Alrighty, viewers. Hope you're all happy, healthy, and well today. Some sad news for Australia, boys and girls. Really sad. There we go. Get all nice and ready for you. All right. Don't want you to get upset. Anyway, get this organised. Hey, boys and girls, how you doing today? Garage Arts time. That's it, boys and girls. Garage Arts time. Bit of a sad day today, really. Fucking morning grub. All right. From one grub to another grub. David Icke's been fucking banned from Australia, mate. He's fucking banned, right? I can't believe it. I'm fucking stunned, right? Australia's not Australia anymore, boys and girls. Australia's not fucking free speech and, it's gone. Australia's fucking gone. And it's disgusting that they've blocked fucking David Icke. I'm fucking furious. Absolutely furious. Evening, Brandy. Oh, good afternoon, Brandy. Hello, Charlie. Oh. Hello, Tower. How are you doing, mate? Stefan. Sorry, mate. The Blizzard's banned, Charlie. That's it, mate. There's something not fucking right about it all. Maz, how you doing today? NA, how you today? Right, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Yeah, mate, very, very upsetting. Right, very, very upsetting. There's no script here. Right, I've just heard the news, just got the fucking lowdown, just went on there, read and watched a couple of YouTube videos about it, and man, I'm pretty gutted about it. Pretty gutted. So we've got a few topics to talk about today. I don't know how long I can spend with you because yesterday I got into a bit of trouble. I wasn't looking after Echo, right? So, I got a speech at the end of it, and I just said, I got things to do. I got stuff to do. That's it. I'm not giving any thing. That's my path, and I actually earn. I do all right out of my YouTube, and so I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to build my. I've got my own plan ahead of things. So, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. So I thought I'd sneak out while they're all in. They're all in there. Seems to be happy. One's on the daughter's on the iPad and in the living room, and the ex is in the bedroom on the bed with the phone in her hand. So maybe she's watching this now. Who knows? Because I think she's been watching me a little bit, boys. Because now she's wearing this like leotard thing, and I can't see anything. Fucking terrible. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have opened my word, right? Fuck. Now there's nothing to perv on. Anyway, let's get back to David Icke because I think this is a really bad turn for Australia. I think this is a really bad, it's not good. Free speech is dead. Fucking dead. And he only knew 2 hours before he was supposed to leave. He's in Los Angeles. He's on his way to he's in Los Angeles to fly to here. And, he's fucking been banned. So I'm not happy about that. Rocky, is that all you ever bring here, man? Just fucking talking shit? Because I'm getting fucking sick of it, all right? To be quite honest with you. Like, I'm trying to have a fucking conversation, and you're talking fucking just la-la fucking land bullshit, okay? And you're distracting fucking me. You're distracting me from what I want to fucking talk about, and I won't fucking put up with it anymore. So get with the fucking program or fuck off. It's as simple as that, all right? I'm not fucking reading your fucking bullshit anymore, all right? I'm fucking sick of it, okay? Because every fucking time I open my mouth, do one of these, you're fucking in there fucking talking fucking shit, all right? And it's got nothing to fucking do with what, and then you send me messages you want me to go online and all that fucking rubbish. So fuck off. Anyway, we'll get back to fucking David Icke, right? Because this is pretty bad for Australia. This is not a good thing for this country, okay? To be blocking, good morning, King, or good afternoon, King, good afternoon, NA, good afternoon, fucking Flubber. Sorry, man, Flubber. I was reading the other ones. Well, no one's fucking using your account, Rocky. I'll fucking get it right. Sorry, man. But Echo's good, mate. She's in the living room there. She's got her iPad. She's got some. I gave her some strawberries. I can't give her all the strawberries because she just bites the top off them, just the top, and then moves on to the next one. And then she'll do the whole punnet, and all she's done is eat the very, very top of the strawberry in the air itself. So I've had to feed them to her slowly. But she's good, mate. She's a bit of a fucking tripper, right? Yeah, she's a good kid. Good kid. Glad to be a dad. Yeah, glad to be a dad. Okay, cool, Rocky. Well, fucking what it is or what it is, all right? Anyway, I want to talk issues fucking going on. Next year, all right? The was unliquidated, and they got him kicked out under anti-sentimism, whatever it's fucking is, you know. And they tried to get him on the Tonight Show this morning, tried to get him to say that the Holocaust didn't exist, right? It didn't, because you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know that? It's anti-sentimism, whatever it's fucking pronounced. It's not you're actually talking real shit. You know what I mean? You're talking the truth, and they just don't want to hear it. They just don't want to know it because they've got their own agenda, their own fucking propaganda that they need to get out there. And the Holocaust reality, that's not worth keeping because that's worth billions of dollars a year. I mean, Netanyahu alone gets on the US $5 billion a year in funding. So that's just one country. And they do all the countries. They make all the countries feel fucking guilty and make them pay. All right? You need to pay. That's what we fucking want. We don't want you fucking sorry. We want your money, right? No, he's not, Anton. Fucking get real, mate. He's not crazy. That's like calling me and you crazy. Well, because he doesn't think like you, doesn't talk like you, doesn't feel like you, then should be banned, right? Like, fucking give me a break. You don't want to hear him, man? Turn it off. You don't want to fucking listen to it? Turn it off. That don't mean you got the right to close him down. That don't mean you got the right to fucking close him down, man. Just like you got no right to close him down. Just because I say things you don't like. So you get on the phone to a third party and have a fucking complaint and a cry. And next thing you know, I've got pizzas being fucking delivered to my door, right? And fucking cops knocking on my door, right? So you think that's fucking legit. You think that's fucking, he deserves that, right? Because how dare he fucking talk about that, right? Fucking man. Thank you very much, Flubber. You know, that's the thing, you know, with we talk about is in conspiracies, right? Today's conspiracy is next year or the year after's fucking fact. It becomes a fact. How many fucking things has he said that 10 years later, 5 years later, is the fucking truth? It's the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, give me a fucking break. The guy comes out with a lot of stuff that even if you don't agree with it or whatever, that doesn't mean you tell him that he doesn't deserve to say hello. You know what I mean? That's just so illogical. That's so fucking your government fucking programmed. If you feel that, oh no, he needs to be closed down because I don't like what he says, then you're the one in the wrong. Not fucking him. Not him. All right? Because there's such a thing as called free speech. Whether you don't fucking like it doesn't fucking matter because you think him. One day they're going to come for you. One day you're going to say something ain't fucking right, and then the same law that you fucking used is going to be used against you. It doesn't have no fucking barriers, right? So don't wish that people lose their free speech and you can't say this and you can't say that because that's what government wants. That's what the government fucking wants, mate. The government wants you to fucking shut up. It wants you to self-regulate so that every time you open your mouth, you actually think in your head, oh, who's this going to hurt? So you're self-regulating your speech yourself. You're doing it to yourself, right? They don't have to do it anymore. You are self-regulating yourself, all right? And that pisses me off. So I'm just kind of catch up here. Hello, all you cornheads. Hello, Dad. He didn't have to say, Tristan, he just opens his mouth. Well, you just pick anything, all right? And that got him banned, all right? I mean, he talks about, they tried to get him, tried to nail him this morning, saying that the Holocaust didn't exist, didn't happen. And he's never stated that. He's never actually stated. And they tried to get him to say that on national TV this morning in Australia. So that way they'd have legitimate, right? But I don't call it legitimate fucking argument. Sorry, I shouldn't have used that word. But the Australian Jewellery Council, I investigated it a bit. They're the ones that did all the complaining. The Australian Jewellery Council. Right, they're the ones that mainly complained about him because they don't want him talking about anything that's anti-Jewish. Nothing. You're not allowed to say anything against them. That's an ideology, and the same as the Islam. You're not allowed to say anything against them either. Okay, and you fucking people have done enough fucking harm on my channel, fucking complaining. I'm fucking sick of you. You don't like what I fucking say. You don't like fucking makes you feel fucking right. Then fuck off. Don't come onto my fucking stream, get fucking pissed off, and then have a little cry to fucking YouTube. That's a fucking weak little cunt. That's what you are, okay? You come onto a stream knowing how I fucking am, and then you want to go and complain about it. And you're the one sitting there fucking watching it. So you're the fucking problem here, not fucking me. You are, okay? Because you get all offended fucking real easy. And I'm sick of you cunts fucking complaining to YouTube. You're a bunch of fucking women. You're a bunch of fucking children, and all you do is go and fucking complain and fucking moan and cry to anybody that you fucking can. And that's why I'm pissed off with fucking you cunts banning David fucking Icke. I think you're a bunch of weak fucking indipole fucking cunts. That's what I think you are. Fucking weak little dogs who can't hear an opposite fucking side of what's in your fucking brain, and you don't fucking like that, so you've got to have him banned. Fucking same as you did to me. Same as you did to fucking me. That's why I fucking hate you cunts, right? You fucking, I don't know what you are, liberal, fucking, what you want to call yourselves, right? Fucking weak is what you are. Fucking weak. But you've got to go to the minister and get him fucking banned because you don't like what he says and it makes you feel a particular way. And he's opening up dialogue that you just don't want to hear about. So I'm just going to, I won't walk away and be a fucking man and just walk away. No. I'm going to stand there and listen to him, and then I'm going to go and complain and fucking cry and fucking get him banned because you're a weak little fucking dog. All right? I'm fucking pissed off with him. Fucking jacked with the cunts. How you doing, Kenny? Thanks, man. Cool. Dobby's been a little bit off on holiday though. He hasn't, he doesn't keep up with the job too often. Dobby's had a little holiday. They are branding. He won't be the first. This is just the first country to fall. All of them will be the same. Because they don't want anyone talking that doesn't agree with exactly what they want you to fucking agree with. And anything outside of that paradigm, it needs to be closed down. And I don't mean just closed down. I mean fucking stamped out. I mean fucking completely nullified. In other words, make him look like he's an insane fucking person that you shouldn't be listening to. And don't regard anything that he says because he's insane. He's crazy. Right? That's how they did it this morning on Australian TV. They try to make him look like a total fool. And he's just saying that he actually said, like, are we going to have a conversation here? Or are you just going to try and make me look the way you want me to look? Because you're not talking, all right? That's what he said. Sorry, boys, I'm just catching up with it. You're probably right there, Maz. I don't know about that, mate. All right, but I do know I'm fucking pissed off about David Icke getting banned from Australia. I think that is just so piss weak, and this government is just piss fucking weak. And the minister himself that fucking did it, that banned him, that whatever you want to call him, he's just owned and controlled by the jury. The jury council in Australia are the ones that complained, and they're the ones that got him fucking banned. Okay, the Jury Council of Australia. All right? So the Jews got him fucking banned, basically. Oh, fuck you and your fungus, cunt. Mention fucking fungus one more time, cunt. Just fucking one more fucking time. One more fucking time. And you're not going to fucking be here again. You understand? Because I'm not in the fucking mood today, cunt. I am in the fucking mood today. So do it one more fucking time. Just do it one more. Because I can't wait to get the fuck out of my fucking room. All right? You bring nothing here. You fucking say nothing but fucking shit. And I'm sick of you. Fucking sick of ya. So I'm going to get fucking rid of ya. Fucking kaboom you. And fucking laugh and fucking giggle about it. Have a fucking good time. Rather than listening to you fucking talking your fucking chungus fucking shit. Fucking sick of ya. Mention it one more fucking time or shut the fuck up. How you doing, Kat? Fucking nice to see you. All right, I hope you're not drunk today. Hope you're sober. I've read your message. I've got a memory, Kat. So you were drunk, were you, the first time? Mate, you're going to be fucking blown away this time because now you're not drunk. Don't get any offence into what I say. It's just fucking words, right? God forbid you're fucking right on the phone, fucking right, giving it a complaint. Fucking hell. I've got enough of them, love. I can have an open mind when you're fucking in my room. Have an open fucking thing, right? And this Islam fucking cunt. I'm fucking sick of you too, Virgin. I'm fucking, mate, I've had it up to here with your fucking Islam shit. So unless you shut the fuck up, cunt, and say something fucking worth fucking reading, I'm going to get fucking rid of you. Because I fucking don't like you. So fucking shut the fuck up. I'm sick of reading the same fucking words over and over and over. Your mentality is a fucking 10-year-old. You write fucking nothing. I am talking about something and you write fucking bullshit all the time and the same fucking thing. What are you, copy and paste? You're an intelligent fucking Islam, aren't you? You're real smart, right? You just copy and paste. That's how fucking smart you cunts are. I'll let you get away with it once. Pain, psyop, the fuck your name is, you cunt. You get fucking one of those. You only get fucking one, and that's it. You're fucking on the list too. So you can either shut the fuck up, or I'm going to fucking kaboom you, cunt, fucking so quick out of here, you won't know what fucking hit you. Right? Morning, Ashley. Afternoon, Ashley. I am stoned. I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it. All right, just leave it with me. I'm going to fucking make something that's going to blow you away. It'll have kaboom on it, and then you turn it around, it'll have understand on it, and my head all the way around it. So it's going to look pretty good. I know a lot on it, Charles. I was raised on property where an old Jewish woman lived in France during Holocaust, where she met her Australian husband, who married was a Navy man. Cool. All right, man, you're fucking out of here, cunt. Get fucked. You can fuck off and get on your fucking horse, car, fucking boom! You don't even get a fucking chance here, cunt. You're in me fucking jail now. That's it. You opened your push the wrong fucking button. Fuck, what happened there? I just pushed the wrong button and cancelled the whole fucking thing. Fucking get rid of everybody. Fucking kaboom. Fucking everybody. Fucking close the whole fucking room down. Fucking I pushed the wrong button and the whole thing just went. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Me too, Flubber. Really pissed off about fucking David Icke. Yeah, not happy about that at all. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's that is free speech dead, and that just goes to prove how far Australia's falling, how far we're going down. And it's not going to be long, and they're all going to be fucking banned. The Stefan Novel News, the female, the Lauren Southern, she'll get fucking done over. Thing. And what they'll do is, instead of, if they don't ban them, what they'll do is they'll charge them an absolute fortune for security. The police don't come. They're not. It's not part of their thing to protect people, apparently, and they're going to be paid. And they are huge wages. Huge. You got no idea. They are huge wages. Huge. You got no idea. And that'll close down. Any event, because the cost of having these people patrol and look after and all that shit that they do, right, is a fortune. $60,000-$70,000 for the night. That's what the government will charge. And if you don't pay it, then you can't have the event. See, that's what they're going to. Other angle they're going to hit them with. They'll let them into the country, yeah, sure. But if you want to actually have the event and you're going to hire security, that's us, which is the police. The police are a private security company, ladies and gentlemen, and you can hire them. How's fucking that? The highest fucking paid. How's that? You get the sergeant, you get the fucking all of them. All you got to do is pay, and they'll come and look at your event overnight. They won't do it as a public service. Oh, fuck no. Oh, no. But they'll certainly come along and fucking double the wages. All right? And they charge the event. And it closes the event down. The event won't happen. It'll never happen, right? Because it's $60,000, $70,000 for security cost. Australian money. That's per event, right? And it could even be up higher. That's after negotiating. I was reading one thing where they were negotiating it and got it down to $60,000. So, pay to play. That's it. That's Gordon. That's the one. Pay to play. All right. And I'm not impressed with that either, because that means that the police force is for hire. You can hire the cops. All right. Just the highest bidder wins. Is a void. Yeah. You keep asking me about my kid, man. Don't ask me about my fucking kid. All right. All right. You've already asked me about my kid. I fucking answered you about my kid. You keep concentrating on her, mate, I'm going to fucking boot you out of the fucking room. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you want. I don't give a fuck what you think. You understand? But, yeah, Echo's fucking off. When she comes in here, fine, no problem. But, yeah, I don't like answering over and over and over the same fucking thing about my daughter. All right? I stand in front of her, mate. You go through me to get to her. Anyway, I'll answer it. Just being a gentleman, yeah, she's fine. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, I'm not appreciating these about my daughter. You can all get fucked. And essentially, 2 IDs in here, have you, mate? You're like asking the same fucking question under 2 different IDs. Because I'll boot fucking both of you out without a fucking drama, you pedo fucking cunt. All right? That's how I look at you. You're a fucking pedo. You want to keep asking me about my fucking daughter, you cunt? You're a fucking pedo. All right? Now, fuck off. All right? Fucking pedo cunts. Anyway, fucking David Icke, right? So it's the end of fucking free speech in Australia. It's the end of fucking how they want you to. You've got to stay programmed, ladies and gentlemen. Right? So there's something they don't want you to fucking know about. There's something there that whatever he's saying, they don't want you to know about it. All right? They don't want you to agree with it. They don't want you to hear his point of view. All right? So I think there's something more. Why now? Also, that was the other thing I was wondering. Why now? Why now? I mean, he's been to Australia backwards and forwards with all of his lizard bullshit and many times, you know what I mean? Sold out venues and all the rest of it. No one's picketed him out the front. No one's ever done anything like that to him. And now in this year, 2019, he's fucking gone, right? Not allowed to be in the country. So for me, there's something more in it, all right? Yeah, he's offended them. The Judean lawyer overlord psyop. You're fucking right, mate. 100%. That's how I feel too, and that's why I'm fucking pissed off about it. Because the Jew fucking controllers, the ones that fucking push the buttons, the ones that pay the money, right? They're the ones that are on the phone fucking having a cry to the fucking minister. Because that's who complained. The Jew Council of Australia are the ones that complained. All right? It's a fact. You don't have to get mad at me. I don't have to be anti anything. That is a fact. That is who complained. So don't be fucking mad at me because they're the ones that complained and I'm the ones fucking telling you. Okay? Well, Fonzie, good to see you, man. They own all the banks in America. All right? And I'm afraid you're right, Flubber. It affects all of us. Yeah, that's another point too. Thank you, man. That's a good point also. Is that they are fucking... It's not only him that's closed down from these points of view. It's me and you also. We're not allowed to talk about that either. We're not allowed to have those points of view. We can't fucking think like that. What they'd rather you thinking about is flat earth. Why don't you have a conversation about flat earth and round earth, all right? Or fucking anything but that. Anything. Doesn't matter, okay? Because that seems to be getting a lot of traction nowadays too, mate. And fucking people are getting thousands of fucking views on videos. I've been looking at them and going, fucking, what a bunch of fucking gooses. I mean, I'm really sorry, right? Fucking right. But, yeah, that's, anyway. He's not a con man. Fuck you, virgin, all right? You fucking Islamic fucking dog, all right? He's not a fucking that at all. David Icke is a con man that stupid people like. Yeah, how does he con you, man? Does he fucking, you know what I mean? Like you fucking sit there, you listen to him and you go home. You don't want to listen to him? Then don't fucking buy a ticket and go. You're a big boy, right, with big balls, right? So you don't have to fucking go. You can fucking stay home, right? Do some fucking knitting for the night, all right? Beat your fucking wife, mate, for a night, all right? You don't have to fucking go. Mate, what did I fucking say to you? What the fuck did I just say to you a minute ago, cunt? You fucking... Listen, cunt. I'm a fucking toxic male fucking cunt of the fucking world. And I've already fucking told you over and over and over, I'm fucking sick of your fucking fungus fucking bullshit you carry on with, okay? So what we're going to fucking do to deal with fucking you is I'm going to get the mighty fucking band hammer out, right? And this is fucking you, cunt. This is your fucking life. Here we go. Fucking car. Boom! Fucking gone. You're gone. Get fucking removed. Get rid of this. Get rid of fucking all of yous. Fucking gone. Fucking removed. Fucking closes. Fucking car. Boom! On. Now I know you're in me jail. Yeah, I got lots to do, mate. I got to fucking, mate. They see that more and more here. Like, do me more and more here. Like, do me a favour, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up because every boom out of the fucking joint is going to thumb it down, and they're going to use all of their IDs that they've got in the room it down. So if you could do me the favour and just sum it up for me, because they're already going to be on the phone fucking having a cry and a whinge to a fucking third party, okay? And God forbid there's no more fucking pizza shops here. They've done them all. There's no more cop shops for them to fucking phone. They've done fucking both the range of the cop shops, and I've spoken to both of them. Get fucked. You get fucking nothing from them. And fucking that's it. What else are you going to do? We don't have strippers. We don't have fucking male prostitutes. We don't have any of that shit here. This is Australia, not fucking America, okay? This is country fucking Australia too, cunts, not fucking local fucking town. I'm in the country. So good luck with any of that fucking shit from now on. That shit won't fucking work now. You fucking lost all your fucking avenues, you cunts. Fucking gone. Fucking kaboom, fucking golf. Yeah, they're stuck in their own the paradigm that's taught to them. There's no choice. That's what they're taught. You've got to stick to that, otherwise you don't pass. Right? So they're already sold on all of that, right? And people these days don't even realise freedom of speech. To them, it doesn't. You know what I mean? If they tell you not to say something, then you don't say it. So how's that for communism? Fucking, and you want to live in a Western democracy. And that's no different than living in communism. Fucking China. Because the government tells you what to think and say there too. All right? And that's the weird part about it, ladies and gentlemen. There isn't much difference between the countries, communist and Western. There's fucking not. There really isn't. The same laws that are in China are in here, are in Australia. They're just sold to you as more democratic. And, we're doing it for your rest of it. They do to seal it all. But there's no difference much difference between the two countries. Except over in China, I regard them as more free, to be honest. I regard them in China as more free. I know it might sound fucking weird to you, but they don't have fucking the shit we have here. They just don't have it. They don't have the fucking cops that we have here, all right? And everything's on fees and charges and fucking you need a license for this and a license for that and all that fuck. They don't have any of that over there. It doesn't exist, right? So you're a lot freer, all right? I mean, it's amazing when you're walking down a Chinese road and there's all these food sellers, and they're all got their own little caravan, their own little thing, right? And they're selling their own separate thing, and they're cooking it in the street, right? They're cooking it everywhere you go. Every fucking corner's got different food available, right? You don't need a license, man. That's just a guy on a bicycle with a fucking hot plate behind him, and he's cooking some of the best food that you've ever eaten. Like, you know what I mean? Outstanding food. The kind of food that you say to yourself, be here tomorrow at this same time. The same time every day. I used to go and eat this man's soup that he made, a beef soup. Insane. Beautiful. He makes the noodles himself. He's making the noodles. He's fucking doing all the soup. He puts it and hands you the bowl. That's it. 5 yuan. 5 yuan for this bowl of noodles. You don't get that in Australia. See, we don't get any of that, all right? But they've got the population also, right? They've got the population also. You're going to feed the chooks. It's a little girl. You don't like Islam, but Muslims blame the Jews for everything too. They also kaboom things too. Well, I don't give a fuck about them. I never said that, man. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said I don't like fucking rah-rah or I don't like this. I might have. I don't like the ideology. I don't give a fuck about the rest of it. I just don't like your ideology. And I don't like it how your brides go overseas and get fucking married to fucking what? How many fucking men did that bitch marry? She married 3 of them. Right? 2 of them got fucking killed, and another one's in jail. And she's had how many kids? 5 fucking kids. Are you kidding me? Well, she's had 5 kids to these 3 men, and now she wants to come back over to England and stay in England. And there's another one returning to America, but they revoked her citizenship in the England one. They've revoked her citizenship. All right, so she's allowed back in the country again, and the American one will do the same. So it's scary, isn't it? That all that comes up, these pregnant women, they all want to return. But the David Icke thing really scares me because that is all of us. Okay, that's not. I mean, all it took was a couple of phone calls from the jury council, and he's closed down forever. That's it. Not allowed back in the country. Okay. Ray, she's at the door, mate, getting chicken feed. She's not over the net, mate. Is she? She's not on display, is she, mate? She's 6 feet away, getting some chicken feed out of a bag, and walks out the door. That's it. 1 minute, I'm just... I've no idea, Glenn. Question, but I don't know. I don't know. The door closes at 9 o'clock just like it did when I was married, and that's it. I don't fucking know. But now it's a relief. It's a relief now, because now, before I used to, 9 o'clock the door closed, and I'm thinking, like, am I going to get a shag? Fucking rah, rah, rah. And nowadays I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just turn the telly off and fucking come outside and fucking talk on the computer for a little while, on the phone for a little while, and then I go to bed. I don't even think about it anymore. It's easy to go and have a toss, mate, all right? It's easy to fucking then go worried about all that fucking shit. Like, seriously, you fucking... oh, fuck you, Ree, all right? Fucking cunt. Call me a fucking moron. Sorry, boys, let me just fucking deal with this cunt. Fucking sick of you. Fucking keeps fucking closing down. I must be pushing the wrong or something, and yeah, every time I'm pushing the wrong button. Anyway, I wanted to say also thanks for your support on the Facebook and through the YouTube. I've sold out of the masks that I had, so I'm happy with that. Thank you much, ladies and gentlemen. I got a bit of money in my PayPal. I was really happy with that. Come down at a really good time for me. I had some bills I had to pay, fucking gas bill and fucking shit. A little bit of child support money I've got to give her to help with Echo. So it came in at the right time for me. Just bang, I couldn't believe it. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right, Shilstein, you're fucking out of here too, cunt. I don't fucking need to deal with you. I must boot like fucking 20 of you cunts out of my room every day, and you keep coming back, and you keep joining my fucking room for some reason. But my sub count keeps going down and down, so I'm getting rid of you, doing a fucking good job about it. And that was the first time fucking that I've actually been able to do that, and it hasn't closed down. No, I'm not interested in any of that Virgin Mary. Yeah, fucking keep that shit to yourself. Yeah, you already know how I feel about fucking fudge packing. There you go, Ree. That's exactly what I am, mate. Yeah, I don't look for it, but I'll fucking react to it real quick. My psychologist said the same thing. How you gonna fucking deal with a psycho on the fucking internet? How you gonna do that? Oh, fuck. But it's only for the net, boys. Don't go getting on the phone and get all fucking upset. Yeah, get the fucking third party fucking going out. Got to get this going. Got to get that going, right? Jesus. No, good for you, Cat. Yeah, I've got 2 nephews that are basically, yeah, full on. Like full on. One's a full on dresses as a woman and the whole thing. And the other one's just as gay as motherfucker you've ever met. It's just as gay as motherfucker. It makes me laugh. He's my nephew. I don't say anything. It makes me laugh. He's my nephew, you know. But comes in with a handbag, the whole thing. Got his all makeup done and the whole. It's nothing I can. Yeah. Well, you can't do that, Jamie. That's your brother. You can't do that, mate. Your brother, okay? So you know what I mean. Like that's you got no choice, right? Anyway, let's get back to the David Icke, right? No, David Icke is not gay. He's not gay. I think it's the absolute downfall of slowly the Western society of free speech, freedom of speech, and freedom of thought, freedom of thinking, all right, and freedom of way you want to live your life. I really do. All right, matey. Keep fucking pushing it, cunt. You're fucking out of here. Fucking, that's fucking for you. You're fucking gone. Fucking kaboom you. Fucking real quick. Fucking kaboom, cunt. Fucking gone. Fucking get rid of you. It all started with Alex Jones. I don't know. I know that they shouldn't have banned him. I know that it's not a good look for Australia because we're supposed to be, land of the free and fucking freedom of speech and all that fucking shit. And that's obviously where we're not. We are not there, okay? And it's a big downgrade for Australia, for worldwide. because it's not the same as like banning me or you. It's not the same. There's David Icke, a well-known person. He's, you know, it doesn't matter if you do or you don't like him or whatever. You still know about him, and you still know, right? And to do that to such a well-known speaker is pretty full on. Like you've pretty well marked it, you know, marked the territory there a bit, you know. It's a bit scary. You know? You won't be able to stop them. I don't think you'll be able. I don't know who you want to stop, but yeah, I don't want to. I'm not into that. Yeah, we're completely soy flaked. Is that the term? Is it, Harry? Yeah, I'd say completely soy flaked. You know, it's they're controlled by outside sources, and it goes back to whoever is supporting them, whoever's giving them money, whoever's their donors, whoever's giving them the money, right? And they've used their power to shut this man down. And I think we're just the first country, right? It'll be everywhere, right? And the other thing that as I've already stated to you, is the security part of it, because the cops want to do the security, and the cops don't do it for free, right? It's not a public service. You'd think it was a public service, right? No. It comes at double the wages. It comes at huge cost, man. $50,000-$60,000 Australian just for the night, just for their security, all right, for the cops to get paid. And they get sergeants and they get the big boys. The big boys come in, you know, and they get the full barricades out and the jackets out and the fucking full truncheons and everything out, you know, and they charge the full lot. Chris Baker, say hi, all right, say hi. All power comes from within. Yeah, that's what we'd like to think, but really, man, they control all the power. I heard feminazis run Australia. Look, that's all feminists want. They want the top jobs. I mean, yeah, you've got a lot of them that are self-declared feminists that are in the cabinets. They're in the ministers. And not only that, but you've got male ministers come out and say, I'm feminist. Like, what fucking male idiot says that, I'm feminist? Like, fucking, I just look at him and think you're a dickhead. Like, fucking, you shouldn't even be in your office. Like, you're a feminist, are you? Fucking hell. Yeah, there's a lot of them here, man, and they hate men. Oh, the ministers here hate men, the female feminists here. I mean, there was a minister on the TV just a few weeks back that declared that all men are rapists in Australia. All men are rapists, and we can't, and all men are responsible for this, and all men this, and all men that. And she put us into the same class as the person that had done the crime, right? All men in Australia. So there was one minister that came out and stuck it up her and said, well, if all men are the same, then stop fucking them. Because you've got a boyfriend, right? You've got a boyfriend, you fuck, right? That was in Parliament. And he said, well, you got a boyfriend, you fuck, don't you? Well, stop fucking then. If they're all bad and rapists and all terrible, why have you got a boyfriend? All right? Why you've got a daughter if all men are just rapists and horrible and all the rest of it, right? You see the point he's trying to make, though? Russia. I don't know about living in Russia, man. I've never been to Russia. I lived in China. China's pretty cool. Great food. Governments, yeah, they control all. There is no freedom, man. People think they got freedom, right? Nah, man, you're living on an open plantation. You're a fucking slave. You're living on an open plantation, man. It doesn't matter what country you're fucking in. And as long as you obey the fucking master's laws, you can walk free. And you pay all these taxes. You pay all the taxes as you go along. And you can live free in the open plantation. But the minute you don't do what they want you to do, or you think wrong, or you say wrong, they're going to fucking deal with you. They're going to put you in a re-education camp and re-educate you a bit, right? Yeah.
Daddy, this is so annoying.
You're very pretty, Bubba.
You have no strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries, right? Eat the whole strawberry, though. Not just a little bit of the strawberry. You've got to eat all the strawberry, okay? Yeah, you're only free to do and have what they tell you. I agree. You're only free to do what have and what they give you, what they say you can do and what they say you can have. And you don't even own your land. Like you're there paying your mortgage off, right? You don't own it. You'll never fucking own it. And even if you did own it outright, you don't own it. You don't own it. You just think you own it. All right? And you're not paying the council rates. You know, just try that for 2 years, I think it is, or 3 years, and see what happens. All right, see what happens if you don't pay the council rates, because they'll come along and repossess your house and they'll sell the house, and they're legally allowed to do that. And you don't own your house. You don't own it. So, yeah, all governments have you by the balls. Yeah, they think, feeling, writing, and Australia is no different than the Chinese communist fucking government, except they pretend to be democratic. I call them the communistic, socialistic Australiana. That's what I call the government here. Socialistic or communistic Australia, okay? Because there's not democracy. That's just a fake fucking coin. They flip in the air once a year, and all the sheep will come out and fucking vote who's going to win the toss, right? And then one team wins, another team cries, right? Another team wins. But really, it's just about power. It's just about maintaining that power and getting more of that power, all right? I don't have any thoughts on communism. Fuck it. I don't think it's any different than what we're living now. I don't think it's any different. The government takes away your right to travel. Communism does the same. Government here tells you what to think, feel, and talk about. Communism is the same. I mean, they'll block your channel, man, because they don't like what you say. They'll block your channel. They'll take away your YouTube channel from you just because you've said something that's offended somebody else, and they're out there complaining to a third party, having a cry. So they'll take your channel away from you. Can I help you with anything? Do you want something?
Medicine for the chicken, please.
Medicine for that powder stuff? Yeah, I haven't seen that for a little bit. We did put it away. I was trying to find that lice stuff the other day. Yeah, no, that's what. So, David Icke fucking getting barred is just the start of it. I think it's just the start of it all. Fucking dog, get out of here, you stinky ass motherfucking dog. Fuck you, stink. Oh, fuck, you're foul. Oh, god damn. Get the fuck out of my shed. Why you gotta come underneath me and do that all the fucking time? You got a whole fucking garden there, man. You gotta sit underneath my chair and fart. Fucking, I could taste that. I could taste it, mate. Fuck. Fucking hell. Disgusting animal. Oh. Oh, fuck. You got no idea. Disgusting fucking animal these are. Oh. Just sits there farting right underneath my chair. And I'm like looking around thinking, what is that fucking smell? Oh my God. I'm starting to taste it, right? My eyes are starting to fucking water, right? I was going to ignore it, going to try to ignore it, right? Keep talking, right? And I couldn't fucking do it. I'm looking around. Where's this fucking dog? And it's sitting right underneath my chair. The bastard's right underneath my chair. It's got an entire fucking garden there. It's got an entire fucking shed in the garden. No, it's got to sit underneath my chair and fucking fart, right? Got to share the love. Got to share the juice. God. Oh, I got gas, mate. I can still feel it. I can still taste a bit of it, in the nostrils, mate. Fucking, I pick the nose and you can still smell it, mate. It's in there, right? I've got particles fucking floating everywhere. There are floating particles, right? Oh, fuck. Funny. Good puppy. Ah, jeez. Fucking just disgusting animal. Oh, fucking. It's fucking. You got no idea the foulness of this animal. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. But is that the word particulates? Is that the one from Wilfred? Did you watch that scene with Wilfred, him and the owner sitting on and he's having the cones at the end of it. He's having the cones at the end of it, and he's telling him that he can smell the particles. He can smell the particles. And the guy says, "No, I just had a shower." He says, "There's definitely floating particles." It's fucking hilarious. Wilfred the dog. You ever watch Wilfred the dog, ladies and gentlemen? The guy Jason Garn dressed as the dog. And the owner's the owner's the only one that can see him talking. To everybody else, it's just a dog, right? No one can see that part of him. It depends, Maz. Absolutely, it can. But I think even if you feed him a piece of bread, even just a plain piece of bread, that's it, fucking gone. Because that dog food they eat, man, is just it's factory processed shit. It really is. It's factory processed rubbish, and by the time when their system gets used to it, and they can't eat real food, That's the shame of it here. The dog can't eat real food, okay, because they're used to that processed fucking dog biscuit shit, right? That's all the owner gets them is dog biscuit stuff. So there's no real food. Not to me, that's not real food, right? That's, you know, the lazy man's way out, okay? Because that means your dog forever is going to be eating that chicken and fucking liver fucking biscuits. Are you fucking kidding me? Its entire life, that's what it eats. Like, how would you feel? You know what I mean? If that's all you had was fucking just that one, like bacon and eggs every day, every single day, every meal, whatever you had was bacon and eggs, right? How fucking sick and tired of it would you get a bacon and egg? You know what I mean? Like, that's why they're so desperate when you come out with anything in your hand. That food-wise, they're fucking desperate for it, right? Mm. Mm-hmm. I have no idea, Joanne. It's a pretty weird question, mate. I've got no idea about that one. You like punching your wives. I understand that. You've got a real fucking fascination for punching your wives. And it looks like you use every fucking excuse you can to punch your wife. Your poor wife must look like a piece of mutton, like fucking all dressed in black with a little fucking slit there, right? But the whole fucking body's just fucking bruised because you keep fucking punching her. So, yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, that's all you would know is bacon and eggs. Yeah, I mean, you know, you'd see another person walking around eating something else or whatever, right? But I don't know, man. I just doesn't sit right that that's all you feed your dog ever. It just doesn't sit right with me. I just don't understand how that's in your head is acceptable, right? You're going to go away on holiday, fucking whatever you want the whole time you're gone. And while your dog's here, and apparently while the whole time it's been living with you, it's been eating fucking one biscuit. That's it. That's its dinner. That's its food. That's its, I don't know, it's nothing, you know. I've been to Tasmania, Marlon. Been to Tasmania, very small. It's a long way from the jetty, the ferry to Tasmania. It's like fucking 3 hours, 3-hour drive, fucking miles away. There's only that one main road. There's only that one main road in the shopping centres and stuff. I did the market there on a Sunday. There's a market there. Is it Tasmania? Can't remember. It was fucking. There's a market there. Am I thinking of the right place? Maybe the wrong place. Might be thinking of the wrong place. I had to take the big ferry and go across the ocean in the ferry with the car. So I'm pretty sure. And it takes like 2.5, 3 hours to go from where the ferry is, where it lands, to into the city. Youthful women are the most attractive. Of course they are. Under 35, okay? Once they get to over 35, they hit the wall. Joey, no. You'd have no, what is this with you? You fucking no, okay? Well, over here, golf, you'll end up in jail. Simple as that for that. Sometimes you just got to punch a bitch. What can you do? Well, they don't accept that over here. Fucking mate. Doing fucking 2 years jail. Fucking slap the bitch. And she do whatever she wants. Doesn't fucking matter. You know, like, once you've laid a hand on her, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right? Unless she starts hitting you first. Then you're allowed to defend yourself. Like in Australia, you're allowed to defend yourself. If a bitch is fucking laying into you, you just fucking slap the cunt fucking back. It's, you know, but you've got to wait for her to fucking physically, you know, and you're only allowed to use the same force back. You can't, like, you know, go overboard. You know, you can't just beat the fuck out of her. You know, you've just got to slap the cunt to get her away, and then you'll be fine. But after anything after that, and it's called assault, you'll be charged. No, I don't like the vaping living. I don't like it. I think you're just smoking chemicals. In Australia, it's just chemical. That's all it is. And they put 15 milligram or whatever of nicotine in it. But it's a chemical. You're smoking a chemical, like pori, flavoured fucking chemical. And see, I was in China for a long time. And that's where all this shit's made, is in fucking China. Okay? Now, the warning label in China, it says do not smoke. That's the warning label that comes with it. All right? The warning label doesn't come to Australia. It doesn't come here. We don't get that warning label. So I don't recommend smoking anything that you buy out of a market. I don't recommend anything that you buy out of a vaping thing that you buy out of a shop. I think it's all made in China, and it's all made with this potpourri fucking chemical shit. And I think long exposure to it would have any cigarette, all right? Because it's potpourri shit. That's what I had in here for you. I did have one here. Man, come on. I had one here. I swear I was going to show you. I had one here. I'll find it. You were far out, man. I think maybe the ex has cleaned it out. But anyway, I had one to show you. These liquids, you know, and you can tell on the bottle, you know, it says it on the bottle. It's just potpourri fucking chemical fucking whatever they. But see, we can't get CBD oil here. That's a big thing. Yeah, that's what you want the vaping for. You want the vapor for the CBD oil. You don't want it for another reason, boys. Get it for the CBD oil, and you'll fucking love it. Like it's the best. Yeah, I really enjoyed the CBD oil. Yeah. See, I don't know. Yeah, but you're in what country are you in living? You're in America, right? You're in America, right? USA, right? Right. How you doing, Adam? If that's the real Adam or the fake Adam, I get a couple of them in here. I don't know which one's which. So, yeah, that's it. You want the CBD. Right? That's the fucking one you want. Other than that, I don't want to know about it. Yeah, that's it, living. Oh, it's the bomb, man. It's the fucking bomb. Especially if you're in America, you can get that. You can get that. That's what you want to be hitting up. Yeah, anything else? Nah, what the fuck for? Right, what the fuck for? You know? But the CBD oil, that was fantastic. Insane. See, you're in USA. There you go, there. And that's why. I'm in Australia, so whole different kettle of fish. You know, completely fucking different kettle of fish here. I mean, it's completely controlled here by the cigarette companies, right? They give a lot of money to the government, and they had them all fucking banned and blocked and fucking, like, I don't know if it's banned here in America, in Australia, the vape or whatever, because I know you can only buy it in the market. You can only get them at the market. So I know there's none in retail. So I don't know what the law is here in regarding to that, because I know the cigarette companies were paying a lot of money and getting it closed down, getting the vaping thing closed down, because you can't get CBD oil here. All you can get is the chemical, right? Like it's got the different flavour, and then you've got the 15 milligram in it of tar or nicotine, and that's what they're selling here, and it's horrible. I don't know how people smoke it. It does my head in. Like I get a headache from the shit after, and then I read the label, and the label stated "do not smoke." Fucking label said "do not smoke." I said to the wife, I said, "Look at the label." She says, "I can't believe that." It's just, I mean, it's a smoking thing, right? Yeah, well, it's smoke. Yeah. Oh, I've sold the Corey. Corey's gone. You're no fucking around here. Corey's fucking gone. All my masks are sold, except for I've got 4 masks on eBay. I just put them this afternoon on eBay. That's what I've got to offer people. That's it. I haven't made anything else. Sorry, boys. I've been talking to you every freaking day, and yeah, no, I haven't made any masks. I've just been yakking to you fucking for 2 hours or whatever. Yeah. You can stick your fucking Alice shit in your ass, John. Fucking stick that right where it fucking fits, mate. Right in the fucking crack of your ass. And when you've got it in the crack of your ass, I want you to give it a good fucking wipe. And when you get it out for the 5th time, I want you to give it a good smell. Because that's how I think of it. That's what I think of it. All right? Breathe that in, mate, because that's what I fucking think of your fucking Islam fucking bullshit, okay? Breathe that fucking in. But make sure you get right into the crack and you give it a good fucking wipe a couple of times. You get right in there and get all those fucking crusties out, because I need some crusties, okay? I know they're fucking there because you don't wipe your ass. So fucking make sure you get their fucking crusties, and after you've done it 3 or 4 times, then you give it a good fucking smell. And that's what I think of your fucking question. There you go. There's a fucking answer for you. Funny cunt. Hey, hit the like button, please, ladies and gentlemen. If you wouldn't mind, just hit that like button for me. I've got a lot of haters, fucking stooges, fucking you name it, right? I get them all in this room. And the minute that you argue with them, they all go in there and fucking, right, downplay everything, fucking unsub, fucking, right, hit the buttons, right, get on the phone, fucking complain, you know, the whole thing, right? So hit the like button for me. No, Joanne, this was an oil, man. You put it into the vape, man. Put it into the vape. Fucking insane. Fucking, you got no idea. Fucking insane. The hookah, I've given that a look at, but fucking, you know, we don't have resin here. See, we don't have anything like that here. That's what you use that for, right? We don't have that here. It doesn't exist. So to use it for tobacco, yuck. Fucking yuck. You know? I mean, that stuff's really good for resin, you know, when you're smoking resin. But I wouldn't like to be smoking tobacco out of it. Yuck. It depends what you want, Golf. Depends what you want. I only make slip knots, man. I'm not interested in doing anything other than that. I just make whatever Myers slip knots that I'm interested in making. And otherwise, I won't make it. If I don't have an interest in it, I won't make it. I won't spend any time with it. Because there's plenty of people out there that are master craftsmen. You know what I mean? If you want something specific, you're better off to be, you know, I can point you in their direction. They might cost you a bit more. You know, well, they will cost you more. I don't know if you eat CBD. It's an oil. I had an oil, and it was just beautiful. It was just the most wonderful thing that I've ever come across, ever. It was fucking insane. Oh, how long's this been going on, right? How long's this been fucking existing, right? Because it was just a beautiful taste, just a wonderful, wonderful taste. And you don't smoke any cigarettes. You don't smoke anything. You don't smoke anything, you know. How are the cats? I don't know, man. Fucking the ginger fucking thing's still in there, and the second one hasn't come. I don't know when the second one comes. I put my foot down there, but it doesn't really. I told her it's your house. You do what the fuck. It doesn't. What are you asking me for? You're single, right? That's what I said to her. You're single, right? So why are you asking me for? I'm not one. I'm not doing anything to do with them. Nothing to do with me. Yeah. And, I've got a couple of hours to. She'll look after Echo, and then I've got to go and have a look again. So John Smith and Virgin Mary, you're both the same, or you're just fucking in cahoots together? All right? Yeah, mate, I'm getting fucking sick of you. Getting sick of you and your ideology, and you fucking bringing shit up. Fucking don't give a fuck about it, and I don't want to fucking talk about your ideology and get fucked. How's that? That's how I think about your fucking ideology. Okay? Oh, thanks, Golf. It's thick as fuck. Thick as fuck. Like really solid, thick mask. Big mask. Real hair on the sides. Yeah, fucking latest one that I did. I don't mind him. Pays for the materials, pays for my time to making them. As long as I can pay for the materials and stuff, I'm happy. That's the main thing, is to pay for the latex, the hair, the fucking just a bit of time that you make to make it. Because this took us, I think, fucking 3 or 4 days to make this mask. Like, I made it on camera and everything, painted it all on camera and everything for this one. He looks good from. He's rough, man. He's not all nice. He's rough. Yeah, that's how I like mine. I don't want him plain white. I want him to look like he's, you know, fucking been in doing something, right? He's been up to something. I don't want him plain white. I don't want it. I want him looking like he's been out in the fucking, been out on a killing spree or some shit. I don't know. Just, yeah, fucking. He's standing on his own, no mannequin head, stands on his own, sits down on his own. That's how all mine are. All my masks are that solid. So when the customer grabs them, you know, they're fucking, right? I've got 2 there for Matt, 2 masks that he bought off me for Matt, and he's shipping alone for the 2 masks to America with $50. 1.4 kilo weighs. So heavy, solid, you know. So it's costing $50 just for the mailing of the 2 masks, airmail, 10 days delivery. They went off this morning. I've still got them inside. Yeah, it's a solid as fuck mask. Chunky as anything. And the only other one is the pig head. I'm fucking really surprised. I thought I'd be gone with that. I thought that would go. I redid the belting. So now you've got the belt around the back of the head, and you've got the belt into the sides into the O-ring, which is a lot better than before. I put a new belting system on it. Put a lap in there, a couple more extra, fucked it all up, and put a couple more of the these things, brass fucking. Yeah, I like that. It's attached to the mask inside. You can see it's all fucking inside. Yeah, solid, man. Good quality mask. I don't mind that. I've got a couple more in there. I've got to just do some work on, do some painting on. But again, the same thing. It sits up on its own. Legitimately scary. Sorry, I'm just going to catch up here, a little bit catching up, so I don't. Yeah, it took 4 or 5 days, man. That's correct. Yeah, you're right. We painted it and haired it. I did it all on camera. That's about right. 4 or 5 days to make that mask, the one mask. So thick, some are thin, and ship yours are good. Mine are always thick, always. And I try and sell them for a price where, you know, you get sick of it 6 months later, you get sick of the mask, right? And you want to trade the mask in, or you want to fucking sell it, and you can sell it for what you pay for it. You're not going to lose anything. Whereas, you know, like, you're still going to get your $60 for it. You're still going to get that, right? You know what I mean? But if you paid 200 for it, or you paid 150 for it, you're going to fucking lose money. Instantly, you've lost money. You've just lost money. It's sitting there, right? And that's what I always think about when I sell a mask is, will the client get, you know, his $60 back? You know, is he going to get $50 back for it? And I look at it and go, well, fucking yeah. Even if he sells it for 50, then he's costing $10 to own it for the whole time that he's had it. So, you know, I mean, compared to a lot of the other notice where they charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, I am literally talking about hundreds of US dollars per mask. And then when they get the mask, you know what I mean? There's no fucking way that it's worth that. There's none. I mean, I can show you an instance. I don't want to, but I can show you an instance where I myself paid 250 US dollars for a fucking Myers mask. All right, that's what I paid. All right, and when I got it, fuck, how disappointed was I? Like, and on the camera, on the photographs and the pictures, and, you know, it's sold as a fucking master mask, right? It's sold as the peaking mask, right? But you can't actually wear it. You can't wear the fucking mask, ladies and gentlemen. It's got no nose holes and no mouth slit. Well, it's not supposed to be slit in the mouth. I understand that. But there's nowhere to breathe. You can't breathe. You know, you put the mask on and there's nowhere to breathe. You can't buy that, this world famous fucking artist, right? I said, well, mate, where do I breathe? How do you breathe? Like, it's a $250 fucking mask. Where do you breathe out of? All right? WNP will solve that to me. WNP. And it cost me a lot of money. It's up in my shelf in my bedroom. Right? Mad Max. Love Mad Max, man. I really, yeah, big fan of the Mad Max and the whole, I'm trying to remember the guy's name. The big fucking, right? Where did I get the hoop? I got it from China. You got to have particular hair for him. You can't just put any hair on him. He's got to have the particular hair, the camel hair. He's got to have that. Otherwise, fucking, that's it. Forget about it. Don't even bother making it. So it took us a while to hunt down that particular hair. And I've got maybe 3 or 4 more wigs of it. So I can make, you know, a few masks more. And then I've got, I don't know where I'll get it again. It's a particular hair. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with your things here. You're all writing me things. Thanks very much. I appreciate your participation. Appreciate you coming along. Cat. Well, you know, I wanted the Myers mask. Simple as fuck. As simple as that. And I thought that was the best Myers mask. That fucking, you know, everyone's fucking going on about this guy and fucking all the rest of it. I didn't know it didn't have any. I mean, I would have presumed that it had fucking, you know, nose fucking things to breathe, right? I mean, you can presume it, right, that you can actually breathe in the mask. But presuming, in fact, is 2 different fucking things, right? So even when I contacted the seller, he just put me on block. They just put you on block. They don't answer you any fucking questions. They just block you. That's it. So I got really pissed off with it a bit. I got a bit pissed off. That's why I've never bought anything from him again. American artists. I bought a Batman off him. That was fucking an inch thick. I bought, what else did I buy? I bought a fucking Iowa Clown, a fucking Tyler Pascal, and that come fucking like a quarter of an inch thick. The cunt was so thick, it just stood up on its own on the counter, and it was useless. Totally fucking useless mask. And he put me on block as soon as I contacted him. It seems to be how they run. They just put you on block unless you're completely happy. And I wasn't happy. I wanted a mask that I could wear. Simple as fucking that. And then when I contacted him and asked him about it, he says, oh, no, I didn't want to send you one that you could wear in case you copied it. I said, well, what's that got to do with wearing the mask? I said, I want a mask that I can wear. I had no intentions of doing anything. I just paid a fortune for this mask, 140 US fucking dollars for this mask. And you can't wear it. You can't, I ended up selling it to a 14-year-old, a kid. I ended up selling it to a kid because he could put it over his head. I could have put it over my head. So they're cunts, mate, the American fucking sellers. They're cunts. They'll show you pictures. You'll share the pictures, like wonderful fucking pictures. So you pay the money and you get the mask and you compare the mask to the picture and it just fucking, it is not the same. This is not the same fucking quality that you were paying for. Like this has been photoshopped. Then you look at the picture closely, right? And it's been completely fucking photoshopped. I mean, that's a cunt's act. Fucking to show you a Photoshop fucking mask and then send you a fucking absolute fucking thing that's got nothing, got no detailing in it. It's got nothing in it. I mean, you can even look at it and go, this isn't even painted by the same person that painted that. There is no chance. This has got to be a different person that painted this mask. So, yeah, great pictures, Marlon. Oh, fuck you, John Smith. Get the fuck out of my room. I'm fucking sick of that. Get the fuck out. Fucking boom, cunt, fucking gone. Yeah, he accused me of it, Jamie. I hadn't done anything, mate. He accused me of it straight away and said that you're going to recopy it, or he didn't accuse me of it. I'm afraid that you might recopy it. You're going to recast it. And I said to him, mate, well, how does that stop anybody recasting it? I mean, that was my question to him. That doesn't stop anybody from recasting the mask. But it stops me from wearing the mask, which is what I wanted. I wanted a fucking clown mask made by one of you famous American artists. And that's why I paid you a fucking fortune for. 140 US dollars converted to Australian money is nearly 200 fucking dollars for that mask. Are you kidding me? You don't think, when you get it, it's fucking like so fucking thick that it can't be worn, that you're not going to be pissed off? I mean, get fucked. That doesn't stop you from recasting anything, mate. It doesn't stop you from doing anything. It didn't stop me. Because I fucking did it and I warned him. I fucking told him that. I said, mate, I told you I fucking wanted a mask to wear. That's it. Fucking, you're pissing me fucking off. All right? Oh, fucking Quran and all this fucking shit. Get the fuck out of here. John, fucking wrong bloke, mate. Just wrong bloke. Buttons. I've got big fingers. Keep fucking pushing the wrong thing. Oh, Lord. Was he keeps bringing... So, yeah, fuck you too, Virgin fucking Mary, you cunt. You're the same fucking bloke. Get the fuck out of me room. Get the fuck away from me. Fucking fuck off. Fucking Islam fucking gone. Fucking kaboom, cunt. Yeah, fucking kaboomed it while I was the whole system fucking went down. Fucking thing, ladies and gentlemen, it's got me really freaked out. Who's next? Who's next the line? Who's next? Fucking go down. Who's next? People, free speech is fucking dead in Australia. It's completely over with, completely gone. And I'm just so upset about it all. This government's going to the fucking shit. The country's going to fucking shit. The housing fucking housing affordability and all of that is just fucking ridiculous, mate. We're losing maybe 10% value on the house every year. The house has gone down in value. Believe that? House has gone down. I was watching a little bit of those other programs. They were really funny though. Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you can, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. We've got 48 people in the room. You know, that'd be great. That'd be great. We're not any religion, Cat. Not any religion, love. They drove us out of the church. Or the pedophiles drove us out of the church, and the gay fucking clergy drove us out of the church, which I think was a deliberate fucking thing to crash the church, to deliberately drive people away from God and Jesus and all the rest of it. You know, I used to go to church on a Sunday, or now I go to the market because I need the money. And then I read this book. See, I used to go to church until I read this book, right? And then I realised that it's bullshit. You read this book, and it's got all these facts and stuff in it from how they created it all, church on Sunday, and you'll never go to church again on Sunday, all right? Because it's actually the devil's day. Believe that or not, it's actually the devil's day. It's not God's day. So how's that? They turned the religion fucking. That's the truth. That's what they did. It's an old book, Harry. Really, really old. It has printed millions and millions of copies of this book, and it's a fantastic read. Just an engrossing read. The whole thing. It's only very small, but just very engrossing. I read this on a train going from Dandenong to Dandenong to Cranbourne, and then walking home. And by the time I've gotten home, I've read the whole book. By the time I've gotten home, so 82nd printing, 2006, 21.2 million in print. There is of this book, 21 million copies of this book, and it's in 8th printing. It's a really hard book to get hold of, apparently, but this goes to show you how the church was set up and how it was all how the Lucifer infiltrated the church and turned the Sundays and the days upside down, and all kinds of doctrines that they did. You know, you got no idea. It goes really into depth. Fascinating read, and I found it on the ground. Would you believe that? I found it on the ground. Yeah, I was just walking in Dandenong, and bang, there it is on the ground, and I picked it up. And I just fucking started reading it because I was on the way to the train. So I just thought I'd read it on the way to the train. And I fucking was engrossed. Next thing you know, I'm sitting in the train reading it all the way, reading it all the way home. And by the time I got home, I'd only had a little bit left. I'd pretty much, yeah. It goes through how it was all set up. A shocking glimpse behind the scenes. A stupendous crisis awaits us. The book you have in your hand takes you behind the scenes and explores the shocking who, how, and when. All right, how the church was set up. What happened to Ozzy Osbourne? He's a bit of a ledge, man. I'm just reading your messages there. Oh no, church has been infiltrated, Joanne. It's, you know, it really has. It's just been infiltrated. The whole every church has been infiltrated. And it's a real shame because it is supposed to be a community thing, and you get together and, you know, you support each other and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, man. You go on picnics and fucking you have a good time. It's very family orientated. If you've got families, it's good for family, you know, because you meet other families and stuff like that. And they're supposed to be on the right path and all the rest of it. And don't forget, I used to go out with a minister's daughter. Like I was with her for a while. And then I joined a church here in Dandenong, Doveton. I was in a church. And they were all working for the church, man. I thought they were all, you know, supporting the church or whatever. And they're the ones getting paid. Like all these people walking around. And I couldn't believe it. They're all on the staff. All these people are on staff. So that's where all your donations are going. No wonder. Anyway, that was pretty cool. But I soon worked out that they aren't as biblical as what they pretend they are. I mean, I know I was talking to one of them, one bloke, and he shagged at least 3 of these Sheilas here. He's the whole lot in a row. He's fucked all of them. And I was stunned. Like, fucking, really? You know? Yeah, I fucked her, and I, you know, give her one fucking... I used to go out with her, and then, you know, we broke up, and I went out with her. That was a friend, and so he's like, fuck, and they just swap. They just swap all around each other. All of them have all fucked each other in the group. I couldn't believe it. They'd all been fucking each other the whole time. So I never went back. I never went back there. I thought it was just... I don't know who invented the days of the week. I'd have to go back and study on that. I don't know who invented the days of the week. I can't remember a lot of this book because I read it a while back. But it's an engrossing read. Stop if you haven't read chapter 2, The Beast Identified. Don't read this chapter. So it tells you don't read this unless you've read the chapter before. The Beast Described. All right, The Beast Described. let's take a closer look at this thing to make sure there is no mistake. And the dragon gave his power and his seat and a great authority, Revelation 13:2. Emperor Justin gave the power of Rome to the Pope, and when he decreed that the Pope should be over all the Christian churches of the earth. The papacy was established in 538 AD, when Emperor's General Belisarius drove the Ostrogoths from Rome. Rome gave him his seat. Bible prophecy predicted it hundreds of years before it happened. From 530 AD, the papacy ruled for exactly 1260 years until 1798, when something incredible happened. The Pope was taken prisoner. Napoleon's general Fear captured the Pope and took him to France. He later died. A deadly wound, the papacy has reigned exactly 1260 years. Could it have just been coincidence? Why did Berthelot do it? Napoleon wanted to rule the world. The papacy stood in his way, and I wonder if he knew that they were fulfilling prophecy in spite of themselves. And his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. In 1929, the Italian government recognized Vatican City as an independent state. So he goes through fucking a lot of facts, a lot of history things. I like that. I like shit like that. You know, it goes just bang, 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 right? There's no glorified. It's all straight facts, you know, straight facts. And it's actually telling you to go back to the beast identified. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of the blasphemy. Revelation 13:1. Here is the beast that has the dreaded mark. This mark we definitely don't want. The most awful warning of all time is directed against it. But before we learn what the mark is, we must discover who the beast is, and it won't be hard. In fact, the beast, the Bible makes it so clear that I'll simply list the characteristics of it, and you'll be able to tell me who it is. Are you ready? The beast, a beast, in prophecy represents a kingdom, a nation, a power. The prophetic book of Daniel tells us that thus he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth. This beast comes out of the sea. When a beast arises from the sea, it always represents a power rising in a highly populated area, amid peoples, and multitudes, and nations, and tongues. It would have to conquer the existing government. This beast has 7 heads and 10 horns. A head represents the headquarters of a government. The head of a country is called the country seat, you remember. So it goes on and on and on. So it's as in-depth as you could possibly. It's a mind blast. It's a total mind blast. Like every page is just like fucking bang, 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 bang. Just like at the end of it, you got to fucking sit back and, you know, have a breath of fresh air. Anyway, if you can get hold of it, a very good book to read. Right, a very good book to read. Right. Other than comic books, fucking a lot of comic books. Oh, jeez. So you can go on from the real shit into the comic books and just forget about it. Yeah, that'd be good. Pickles and your coffee milk. It's in the freezer, man. In the freezer. No, it's not a church of fucking church arts. No, I'm just reading a fucking chapter from a book. You know, I recommend you guys go and have a read of this book sometimes if you can. No, Jimmy, you can get fucked. How's that for you? Get fucked. There you go, you're fucking gone, cunt. Get rid of you. Fucking kaboom, cunt. Fucking boom. Get fucking go. Baptism done in coffee milk. Yeah, I can't wait for my coffee milk, man. It's freezing up. It's in the freezing. All right. The name is Mein Kampf. That's another one I'd like to read. I'd like to sit down and read that too. Sorry, guys, I'm just catching up on your comments there, so I'm not rude. Mark, do you with the mark, Charlie? No, mate. But I can guarantee you in a few years you will. I can guarantee that you'll fucking accept the mark with gratitude, and you'll tell them how great it is. Okay? I'm quite sure you'll do that. And the mark will come when you want to put a thing in your wrist and you want to do all your banking. And they're going to tell you how, you know, this is going to save you time and this is going to be a great thing for you, and all your medical records and all of your shit will be in there. And you'll accept it, all right? And what they might do is first get you a ring. They'll get you a ring first, and they'll get you to wear the ring. And that'll have your information in it. Everywhere you go, you can just tap and go, right? And then it'll get to the thing inside your hand. All right, don't think it ain't coming, because it is. I mean, that is a fact. You will not be able to buy, sell, or trade without that fucking mark. All right, and the thing is that once you've accepted the mark, and say you do something wrong, and they don't like you anymore, right? All they do is just turn that off. They turn it off. Okay, and apparently in the prophecy for the Bible is that something will happen to the chip. All right, something will leak out of the chip, and it will poison you, and it'll put sores all over your hands and all over your face, because it's the acid that's inside of it, and that's what's poisoning your system. And that's why the Bible is written that way. Okay, because that's exactly what will happen. Anyway, person wants me to see the mark. Fucking buckles everywhere. I got the right one. Yep. Right, here it is. Alright. That brings that into place. Plenty of room in the old pig mask, mate, without a doubt. Yeah, plenty of room. And that's how I think you're, mate. Yeah, the RFID chip. Yeah. No, Joey, I won't. No, because I already know about it. I already know that that's what that's intended to do. And I already know what'll happen if you do it. All right, because that thing, something will happen with the chip, and it'll release its like acid or whatever's inside the chip, right? That'll leak out, and that's what's going to go into your system, and that's what's going to cause the sores, and that's how you get the second prophecy, all right, of your, of that. It's in King, a load of crap. Wear your mask and read us books. Yeah, no, King's not going to like that, all right? Fucking King won't like that. Sorry, boys, I'm just catching up with your messages. Yeah, I've got a lot of golf. I've got a lot of. I was into me comics, man. I was really into them in a big way for a long time. I mean, like for years, really into them. I used to love my comics, man. Every week I was there. I collected whatever's on the shelf, all the way down, all the way through. Collected what was on the shelf that I could grab. And I was really, really lucky, because it was a time when all the good issues came out. The death of Superman, the battle of Batman. He's the whole. You had to go through that whole Nightfall series. I was lucky enough to get all that first printing. Death of Superman, first printing. Death of the breaking of the Batman, first printing, where Bane's got him up and just slams him down on the knee, just breaks his back. Batman, and he's sitting at the end and he's fucking like this. And I've got the one with Superman where he battles Doomsday. I've got those comics where they've already been reprinted into books, into hardcovers. Even that Vengeance of Bane that I showed you the other day, that's been remade and remade and remade. You've got no idea how many times, like over and over and over. Because that comic book only came out as a quick print. There wasn't many kicking around. I just happened to be there on the day it was released. I was there every single day the comics were released. Exactly when they were putting them on the shelves. Like I was there. It's like 2:30 every Friday or something like that. And I was there, like a money in hand, right? Yeah, King, the chip will come into your hand. They're already starting to promote it crazily now, mate. You can't tell me you haven't heard about it. They're trying to pass it off as the banking thing, right? They make it easier for you. And not only that, they're going to put your health records on it. So they're going to make it really enticing. And right now you can go to, I can't remember, the Bank of Queensland, I think it is, and they've actually got a ring. You put a ring on, and it's got all of your information in there. And everywhere you go, you just tap with this ring to pay for things. And that's only one step away, mate. It's only just one step away. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's a ring goes one step away. So that's pre-written, man. That will happen. That will happen without a doubt. Every government is pushing for a cashless society everywhere you go. Even in China, there's nothing done with cash. It's all done with a phone. All purchases, man, are done with a phone. All right, all of them, all done on the phone. Everywhere you go, you don't have to carry money. You just carry your phone. And I can know for a fact that Australia will be cashless society by the year 2025, because the government is already planning for that. I know it's a long way away, but they're already planning for that. Wait a minute, no, they're already doing it. So and we're going to be cashless. All of Australia will be cashless. They're going to go try that, because I mean that gives them the ultimate control. You see, once they've got that, once you've got that implant, or you're using a ring to do everything you want to do, well, they've got complete tracking of you. They know exactly where you are, what you bought, when you bought it, why you bought it. Fuck, it. They can. There's no. Everything is taxed. Everything you do, because they've got the ring. You've got the ring. You see. And if you argue or you disagree with it or you don't want it right, they can just turn it off. They just turn it off. And this isn't new information, ladies and gentlemen. This is stuff that I learnt years ago. I mean, God forbid you can't start that fucking slow. I learnt that years ago. Like fucking years ago. You know, well, you were a real young cunt, are you, your dot? You know, you didn't know that, did you, mate? I've just fucking spun you out, have I? Fuck, or maybe you should stop playing PlayStation, mate, and watch more fucking, read some more books and stop playing PlayStation. All right? Correct, Golf. All governments are planning cashless society, and we are damn near there. He's fucking right. We're only a few years away, and they're going to try and switch it fucking completely off. So all you'll have is that ring. That's it. You know. Will a cashless society affect gold and silver prices? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Can't recommend it enough. Who said that? Brandy, was it? Joey. Can't recommend it enough, Joey. Like, seriously, man. I cannot recommend enough what I've already told you in past videos. Don't sit on paper. Don't sit on plastic. Fucking unload it. Get fucking rid of it. And put something in your collection that's actually a physical fucking item, mate. That is out of the system. Out of the system. So they can't control it. They've got fucking nothing to do with it. Right? You become your own fucking responsible for it. It's a whole different ball game. All right? It's a whole different ball game. And it really is. And the only way you'll know that is by actually holding it. All right? Who wrote that? Wait a minute. It was Joey. The only reason you'll know that, Joey, is when you're holding it. You do not understand anything until you're actually holding the physical metal. And you won't understand it until you do. And I'm telling you that for a fact. All right? Your whole thing will change the minute you're holding, the minute you feel it. You'll understand. You'll understand. And then hopefully you'll do a little bit of research on what it does to create what you've got in your hand. What did they have to do to create this? And then you'll work out, fucking, on it. You know, a lot of labor and all the materials and stuff went into this and stuff. So no. You know, going to have to cook out soon, probably, man. Silver is not plentiful at all. It's not used at all. Max, it's fucking gone. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Chris Dwayne scammed a lot of folks, including you, it seems, Charlie. Archimedean, you're a dickhead. You're a fucking dickhead, mate, then. I got to call you out. And I'll tell you straight to your face, you're a fucking idiot. Because if that's how you think, mate, against fucking Chris Dwayne, fucking, mate, you are fucking lost. I can't help you, Archimedean, and you shouldn't be using that name. You fucking, because you don't use that name any fucking honor at all. I mean, seriously? Mate, I've never lost on a single fucking coin of Chris Dwayne's, ever. Never fucking lost, ever. In fact, I am so fucking proud of owning his fucking shit. I tell every cunt to fucking get some. That's how fucking proud I am of it. All right? Yeah, how's that silver price? So you're another fucking idiot that wants to buy a coin one day and then he wants to see it skyrocket up the next day, and so that you can sell that coin, and then you want to see it dive again so that you can rebuy that coin, and then you want to see it sky up again so that you can sell that coin. You're so fucking closed-minded and short fucking frame of mind thinking that I don't want to fucking deal with you. And don't buy any. Don't fucking buy any, you dumb cunt. Fucking, that's how short fucking minded you are. You know what I mean? You need to see it go up, do you, mate? And do you understand why it doesn't go up? Or do you put any thought into the fucking that motion at all? Do you do any investigating of why it doesn't go up? No, you don't. You don't. You don't do anything. No, you don't. You don't only value metals against the price of dollars. What a load of fucking bullshit. You are just speaking the same fucking shit that gets fucking repeated by other people. And you don't own a coin. And I can guarantee, Archimedean, you don't own an ounce. Be honest. You don't own one single ounce. Be truthful. Tell me. Because I can guarantee you don't own a fucking ounce. Not one. Not one do you own. You want to sit there fucking telling me and other people that do actually own it not to own it. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking turkey. Like, seriously, that's a fucking stooge mentality, dude. All right? You don't price it on fucking currency. That's a dickhead fucking way of looking at it. It really is. You get it because you want to maintain the fucking value of what you've paid for it. Not only that, it will increase the fucking value over time. Your currency doesn't do that. All right? See, there you go, Archimedean. You've just spent all that fucking time talking your shit, and the whole time you don't own a fucking ounce. So you really don't know what you're fucking talking about. All you're doing is rattling off fucking words, and you don't own anything. You don't own anything. You don't own anything. So fuck off with your opinion. It means nothing. You don't own any of it. You don't know what it's like to hold it. You don't know what it's like to have it. You know what I mean? But you want to tell me, right? You want to tell me, right? Fucking hell. You don't sell it. How do you buy and sell silver? See, that's that greed. That's what I just said a minute ago to you, didn't I? You're a greedy motherfucker, aren't you? You're just a fucking greedy motherfucker. And exactly what I just fucking said to you a minute ago. You want to buy it really cheap, and then instantly it's got to rise just for fucking you. And then so you can sell your coin. And then the next day you want to see it go back down again so that you can buy that coin again. What a fucking idiot way of thinking. Like, fucking seriously. Oh, fuck. Just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't fucking listen to me. Don't fucking, like, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're the fucking genius. Don't listen to me. You're the fucking clever one. All right? You're the fucking clever one, mate. You know what's going on. I don't know anything. I'm a fucking idiot. All right? You hold your currency. I'll hold what I hold. We'll see how we go. Oh, regrets. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You're getting the twist of it now, regrets, right? All right? These cunts just don't understand. They just don't fucking see it. Oh, Juan, oh, mate, what about cryptocurrency? What a waste of fucking anything you want to put into it. Don't put a dime into cryptocurrency. There's 1,900 cryptocurrencies at the moment, and all of them are fucking worthless. They're in a computer, for fuck's sake. There's nothing. What are you expecting to get out of them? Buy high, sell low, whatever. Well, you know what I mean? They're all crashing, mate, fucking down, all right? And they will go to the exact value of what they're worth, which is zero. That's what they're worth. It's just zero. They're a fucking computer program that is built up to sell to everybody else. And the amazing part is that person's willing to sell you this great fucking cryptocurrency, all right? And they're willing to give it to you for your silly fiat currency. See what I mean? Yeah. Archimedean, you're losing you've got no understanding of it. All right, you're starting to get the understanding of it. All right, so are you planning to die with your silver, or will you sell it from some time? You need to do more investigating than asking dumbass fucking questions. Like, you're starting to get the grip of it. All right, but you shouldn't be asking anything, not a fucking question. You know why, Archimedean? Because you don't own any. You don't own any. You don't have a single ounce in your hand. You don't have anything. You don't know what the fucking feeling is. You don't know anything about this at all. But you're willing to tell me and everybody else, nah. Fucking, it's just a mentality that I can't fucking deal with, all right? Because you don't own any. You don't own any. You don't own a fucking ounce. Nothing. And you're talking to somebody who does. That's why I'm the way I am. Correct, Marlon. Crypto does not exist. It is made up fucking on a computer system, and it's just ramped up and pumped up and fucking to sell to everybody else, and they want to sell for your stupid fiat currency. And I loved it when that bloke, there was there's two things. There was one, the big that owned the big exchange, and he's died, right? And no one knows the password. So there's $200 million worth of fucking cryptocurrency that nobody can get hold of. That's gone. That's gone, okay? The second one was when the Silk Road got closed down, and that guy, all he took was Bitcoin. That's as payment, was Bitcoin. So the government owns a shitload of Bitcoin. I mean, a fucking ton of it. They own a lot of Bitcoin. So they want to build the perceived value up so that they can dump their Bitcoin and fucking Ethereum and everything else that they own, they've gotten off this guy, so that they can sell it for the fiat currency. And they'll leave you with cryptocurrency, which is worth nothing. Nothing. It's a fucking thing in a computer. That's it. It's push the button and fucking off you go. Mount Gox. Thank you, Jesse. Mount Gox. Yeah, Mount Gox. I don't know if that was the guy that just died recently. And then there was another one, the police. I don't know if that was Mount Gox either. I forget. There's been a lot of these going down. There's been a lot of these cryptocurrency exchanges getting robbed and hacked and fucking stolen and all. I don't trust any of it. It's just another way for these people to pump up a perceived value of worth nothing to worth something to sell it to you for your fiat currency. Right? If it's worth nothing, why do they have it then? Who is worth nothing and have it then? I don't understand. Man, I'm getting hungry, Buck. That's the truth. Well, I'm getting hungry, man. AdSense money in, so I can't do shit. A comedian, I can give you the reasons why. But I would really prefer you to put some time into it, man. Before you go in doing because if you don't understand this, then don't own it. Stick with what you got. Once you understand this, you'll never fucking go back. It's just the fucking truth. You will never go back. And if you can pick up Chris Dewan in your fucking mint, their sdbullion.com, and they're $17 a fucking coin, mate, get them. Fucking get them. Fucking jump on those cunts, man. Fucking get them, okay? Because I mean, fucking seriously, they're not available anywhere except fucking there. That's it. And they're only available for 1 week, and then he changes his die. And as far as you wrote me a good question. True, Charlie, it's far better to own something like silver that has a manipulated low price. You must be making killer gains, bro. If you buy, then great, but I still don't sell. The idea is to not sell. The idea is to hold. Hold, and hold. Never fucking sell. Don't ever fucking sell your metal. Fucking hold it. Always hold it. Don't ever sell it. All right? Now, let me explain the stock market a little bit to you to save you some time. Okay, let me brief you a little bit. Okay, the gold and silver market, in fact, all of the stock market is run on a contract basis. Everything they do is by contract. And the gold and silver market is 5,000 ounces. Each contract is worth 5,000 ounces. To get that contract, all they do is pay 10% deposit. And that holds 5,000 ounces of silver with a 10% deposit. Now, me and you can't do that. Only the big banking people can do that, right? The big boys, the fucking real rulers of the fucking planet can do that. The big boys. Now, what they do is when the price starts to go up, right, they just chuck a whole bunch of these contracts onto the market and flood the market with these fake contracts. And that drives the fucking price down. But why it doesn't rise is because they don't cancel in the contracts. They don't get physical, okay? They just lay the contract on the market and they don't collect the physical. So it holds the market down, okay? The second thing that I need you to investigate, Carmedian, which is the most interesting, the most, you'll be spun out about. Look up JP Morgan Silver Vault. You can do it now on YouTube. Look up JP Morgan Silver Vault and just have a watch. That's all I ask you. Just fucking 10 minutes of your time and just fucking watch any of those things that pop up. And then ask yourself, why does he own the biggest silver vault in the world? How much silver does he own? Right, that's the second thing. right? And you'll find that JP Morgan, he owns 750 million ounces of physical silver in this vault. That's what he owns. Okay. Now the whole time he's telling you not to buy it. It's shit. It's worth nothing. Don't buy it. It's fucking. But he'll buy it. He buys it. He like those contracts, mate. He fucking wants physical. He doesn't play with the contracts now. He's cashing the contracts in. He's getting the physical fucking metal. He's sucking the lifeblood out of the whole fucking resources. He's just sucking it fucking dry. Okay? And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Okay? No, our comedian. No, not at all. Yeah. So if it never gains in price and you never intend on selling, are you basically waiting for Tats Lotto? No. AKA the banks and the governments to stop manipulating the currency. No, not at all. It's hard to explain, but it holds and maintains your purchasing power. I don't know if you understand those words, but it holds and maintains your purchasing power. Your value of your currency never loses when you put it into that. Whereas your currency that's in your pocket is losing value every day because it's being printed. But once you've cashed that in on a physical and you own the physical, okay, that takes it out of the system. There's no more inflation in that. It's inflation proof. There's no inflation on that. You can't lose. Whereas the money in your pocket, you are. The products you're buying, there's less in the box. If there's less for the same price or more, that's called inflation. And there's hidden inflation too. It's talking about, that's what I'm trying to get across, is inflation. It cuts all of that out. There is none. It doesn't exist when you hold metal. It can only go up, up, up. Okay? And if there is a reason why it's manipulated down to this price, though, don't think that there's a reason for these things, man. There is a reason for that, and I don't know what it is exactly. I'm not smart enough for all that, but I know that there has to be, because why would he own so much of it? Why would he own 750 million ounces of it if it's fucking worthless, if it's worth nothing? And the funny thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, is if tomorrow morning you woke up and suddenly the stock exchange is fucking silver's at $35 an ounce and fucking gold's at fucking $5,000 an ounce, all of you cunts would be up there chasing it. You'd all fuck Archimedes and go, oh, why didn't I buy it? Oh, I bought it, fucking didn't get the chance to buy it, right? See, that's the thing with people, with humans. They only want it when they see it going up. When they see it going down, for some reason they don't buy, And that's the time to buy. That's the time to put it away. Because, I remember when it went up to $50 an ounce. All right? Archimedes, all right? Went up to 50 an ounce, mate. All right? I cashed in. I fucking cashed in, Archimedes. I just sold it all on eBay, mate. Just fucking cashed the whole lot in. I did really well out of that. And then I waited for the price to fucking bang again. And then I bought back in again. I bought back in at $24. I bought back in at $26. And now it's back down to 17. But on eBay, you can't buy 17. 17 doesn't exist. The least you'll get is 35. That's the cheapest you'll find an ounce of silver. Go and have a look. Look up 1 ounce silver on fucking eBay coin and see what you can come up with. Because I can guarantee they're not fucking cheap. Also, go into a post office. You have post offices there, right? Well, in Australian post offices, they've got an entire coin section where you can go and they've got a coin display. Now, a 1 ounce coin there is $100. A 1 ounce coin. A half ounce coin is $65. All right. Now, that same coin we can pick up for $25. The same coin, but it's in retail for $99. Okay, so there's a whole fucking reasons to home. Cat, it definitely was, man, because I cashed in on them. Definitely 100% was. It just shot up. Fucking boom, right? Fucking kaboom. So the listings fucking went onto eBay, man, straight away. So I can cashed it all in, just sold it. Sold what I had. And then I waited for it to crash. I waited for it to go back down again because it's just what it does. The banks won't allow it to go up that high. And the reason is that makes your currency in your pocket worthless. It makes the paper worthless. If gold and silver suddenly shot up to fucking 300 an ounce and gold went up to $5,000 an ounce, that means the paper in your pocket is worthless. That just fucking it just does. It's going to cost you a whole lot fucking more to buy that piece of metal. Okay? So it's called inflation. Also, look at Venezuela. Look what happened in Venezuela, and then look up silver something in Venezuela, and you'll find a video where the guy actually had silver, and he actually silver ounces in Venezuela, and that paid for the medication, the food. You know what I mean. It really, whereas the money was worthless, money became absolutely valueless. But the silver coins that he had, no, totally different ball game. You can get people working for you for fucking half a week for that. I mean, people don't realise that of the amount of work that goes into creating what you're holding. You know, you don't know it until you're feeling it, until it's in your hand. All right. Well, good, Val. I'm fucking very happy for you, mate. All right, your toy planes are a better investment than silver. Yeah. Say's a person that doesn't own an ounce. See, again, you're a person that doesn't own a single fucking ounce. You know what I mean? You've got no right fucking opening your mouth at all because you don't fucking own any. So you've got no fucking idea at all. Fucking none. None. You're just guessing. You've got no idea what it's like to. So, silver is traded. So everything's traded on the stock exchange, but it's not physical silver that's traded. It's a silver contract. It's not physical. It's a silver contract. All right? And you have to cash the contract in to get your physical. And you and me, we're not in the club. Okay? Only the club gets to do that. Me and you, we don't get to do that. We can't buy a contract. We can't do anything, right? But the bankers do. Just a cigarette, ladies and gentlemen. All right? A cigarette. Don't make a third-party phone call and all the rest of it, okay? It's a fucking cigarette, which is legal in Australia. Anyway, where was I? Peter Schiff, there you go. Thank you very much, BF. See, that's what I mean, BF. They make all these, and they know nothing. They fucking, right? They've done little homework as anything. None. And they don't own anything. They don't own a physical fucking anything. And yeah, they don't own anything. So it's a big difference. It's an IOU, correct, BF. You're getting you understand the gist of you understand where I was coming from. It's an IOU for silver. It's just a contract, and what keeps the price down is them not cashing the contract in, holding the contract keeps the price down. And really, on the opposite side of the fence, on the opposite side of the coin, right? If it was to go up, that means your paper, your money, your currency is worthless. It's worthless. It means you've been inflated out of the fucking. That's it. A carton of milk is going to cost you $10, right? A loaf of bread, fucking $50, that kind of thing. And that's coming to a country near you, because it's already happening all over Europe. It's already happening in Venezuela, and the only thing that stops it happening in your country, in America, is because of your military. That's it. It's a military. Marlon, I highly recommend it. You've got no idea. I've been trying to tell people. And, they fight me with it, and they don't own anything. And I just fucking find it just ridiculous that you can fight against something you know nothing about. And I'm trying to tell you as a person that does and is holding. And, I don't know about timeshare. Joanna, I don't know about that. It is the basics, BF. These is just something that, in awakening process, that you would go through. And a lot of these people haven't been awakened yet. That's all. They're still, they haven't been. Yeah, they're not thinking about what I am. They haven't looked at what I have. Property, yeah, that's not a bad investment. Depends what you're paying for, Kat. I mean, I bumped into a couple last week at the market, or a few weeks back at the market, and he's a mechanic and she's a stay-at-home mum. They've got one kid, and they've gone and spent $700,000 on the house. $700,000 on a first home. So me and my ex-wife here, we paid $290 for this house. $290. We got a loan, and that was the most that we could do was $290, and that was our price range, and we got it down from $310. I got them down from $310. All right, I was wrapped. I couldn't believe I pulled it off. So I saved $15-20 on the property on this one, because there was a big steel container at the back of the yard, and it went right across the back of the yard. It filled up a big steel container, a shipping container. So I told the real estate agent that it's going to cost me a fortune to remove it. And so he took 15, 20 grand off it for 290 in the end. 290. But you never own your property, Cat. The council owns your property, man, a few times. But yeah, just save your breath, bro. Seriously, save your breath. Just let them live in the dark. Let them live in their paradigm. You can't force the awakening. You can't force the awakening process. You can't. I fucking tried. Like, you see me trying, right? It's like battering up against a fucking wall, and soon you'll get to the point where just don't bother with it anymore. Sorry, let me join me cigarette. Aussie land. Oh God. All the comedians all offended now, boys and girls. Oh, he's all offended now. Yeah, don't listen to me, mate. Comedian. All right? You're a fucking, you know what you're doing, right? You're a big boy. You got your big boy pants on. So don't listen to me. I'm just a silly old cunt in a fucking garage, all right? Don't listen to anything that I say. Fucking, I'm an idiot, okay? One day you'll work it out. One day you'll do some more fucking investigating and watch a few more things and stuff like that. And you won't get so fucking butthurt about me. You're right, Marlon. You won't get so butthurt about me. It might be 3 or 4 years from now. I don't know how old you are. You might be too fucking young for what I'm throwing at you, because it's a bit in depth. I mean, you have to actually go and fucking educate yourself, mate. You got to go and fucking read, and you got to go and find out fucking shit, all right? And sitting there fucking talking to me fucking blah, 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 about shit you don't fucking know. And I do fucking know. That's the thing. I fucking know. You don't fucking know, and you're trying to tell me, right? So fucking hats off to you. Fucking, right? I'm not fucking arguing with you anymore, man. I ain't fucking explaining enough to you anymore. You need to go and do it on your own. You need to go and work it out on your own. All right? I don't know how old you are. I think you're just a fucking kid. I believe you're just a kid. So, you know, you're not an adult. That's for fucking sure. So, you can't be a fucking adult. You can't be a grown adult, because you would already know about this kind of thing. You would have already investigated where your money's printed, how it's made, why it's fucking made, how the banking system fucking works. And you haven't done any of that, have you? You've done none of that, right? You own something heavily manipulated, and you said you will never. You wonder why it's manipulated, a comedian? No, just bypass that, right? Just overlook that part of it, right?
I did this one.
What did you do? Oh, you got all wet. Did you go and give the doggies water?
No.
How did you get wet?
I did in the fish water.
Oh, in the fish water. You went in the fish tank. Well, you're not supposed to go in the fish tank.
No, it's not okay.
That's okay. It's only a little bit of water.
No.
You want to get it changed?
Yeah.
Will you go inside and get the different shirt on?
No, don't do it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
You want Daddy to do it? That's good to be Dad. All right, it's good to be Dad. All right, so I've got to talk my kid out. It's good to be Dad. She wants me to change her shirt.
Daddy, do you change your shirt?
Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Come on then, we'll change your shirt. All right. You come on. You can look at me. Come on. Little bubba. Yes, I know. Daddy gonna put the new shirt on? Huh? Put your shirt on? All right, come here.
Daddy.
Yeah. Is that okay? You like this one?
No.
You don't like that one? Okay, you choose one for Dad. Which one do you want?
Choose this one.
Okay, you choose that one?
No.
Well, come on, make up your mind. Which one?
I want that one.
Don't throw the clothes everywhere. I've got to pick them up. Don't throw them everywhere. Yeah, what about this one? You want this one?
No.
What's wrong with this one? It's got it. Look, what's on here? Let's have a look. Mummy's got it inside out. 1 minute. Oh, look. Coolest poppy ever. I like that one.
No.
No? Well, come on. By the time you've decided, it'll be dry. Come on, which one then? You show Dad.
I want this one.
You want this one, the poppy one? That's a very nice one. Come on, we'll put the poppy one on.
And this one. Daddy,
oh.
Daddy, I wanted the pants.
No, leave the pants on. Leave the
No,
pants on.
I didn't.
Why do you want your pants aren't wet?
No.
Here, come on then. Come on.
It's pants are wet.
Okay.
Pants.
1 minute. I can only do one at a time. Can only do one at a time. All right. Can't do two things. Can only do one at a time. All right, come here. They're not wet. They're all dry.
Not dry.
It's dry, Baba. They're not wet.
No.
Okay. Come on. Okay, big girl now. Take your socks off. Right, 1 minute, I'll get some pants on. Here, I've got these pretty pants.
No.
Huh? Pretty pants, Baba.
No.
Which pants then? You choose. You choose. Come on, choose them. Choose them for Dad. These one? Very pretty. Come on. I like these ones. They're black and white ones. Come on. They're black and white ones. They're stripy ones. You're a zebra today. You're going to be a zebra. Okay? All happy?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, all right. You little Bubba. All right, that's me little girl done. It's good to be Dad. It's good to be Dad. You got to let her choose. If you don't, you have a huge problem. So you better off just to let her choose. It only takes a few minutes more, but I kind of like spoil her, I think, a little bit. How you doing, King? Oh, the designs are nice, Cat. People like me hunt for the design. You want the design. The particular designs he does is just insane. I mean, mate, get yourself a Hillary in cuffs coin from him. It's fucking just mental. It's Hillary Clinton standing there with handcuffs on, and it says Hillary for jail. That's what it says on it. You know, shit like that. That's what he makes. You know, he makes the police state. They're all standing there with skeletons on and with the police uniform on. It's fucking hilarious. It's just a great coin. Just a really pretty coin. And if you can get some of his earlier stuff that I got, my godfather, like, it's so collectible. You got no idea. People really hunt for these coins because they needed to complete their series. And unless you can get it from the mint, you know, on the day it's released and it's only available for that week, then that's it. It's not sold anymore. And he'll announce how many he's printed. There's only 1,000 of the coin or like an 800 of the coin printed. And you'll find a good aftermarket value for them. That's what I'm saying, aftermarket value. So you'll wait, you know, 3 or 4 months and you've bought 4 or 5 of them, then you'd sell 3 of them. You'd keep 2 and sell 3. Okay, so that'll pay for those 2. You get free silver. That's it. You just build your collection up, and if you do it properly, you'll find out that you haven't paid a whole fucking lot for this because you've bought and sold. You're buying and selling, right? So that's the idea of it. Okay, is to buy a little bit low, buy a few extra coins, and then sell the extra coins. It's 3 or 4 months later, and then they've paid for those 2 coins that your 3 coins that you've got left. Therefore, you've got free silver. Simple as fucking that. There's also a thing called price cost averaging. You know, if you see something that's really, really nice, and you go and get something that's pretty cheap, that's, you know, like a block of silver or something like that, you know, you got spot price, it brings your cost of your whole stack down. It's called price cost averaging, and it'll bring the cost of your stack down. You just don't get it, Kat. You just don't get it, mate. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. I don't know how old you are. I think you're only young, so I don't know how old you are. Oh, God. Again, Archimedean. These things, I know you're only a kid now. I know you're fucking young, you see, because you say these kind of things, you know. Chris Dwayne appeals to non-conformists who are against the man, even though it's a product most heavily manipulated by the man. Just insane fucking... I don't want to deal with it anymore, Archimedean. Don't listen to me. I've already spent enough time trying to fucking... Because Ray, gold is the expensive man's toy, okay? Silver is the poor man's toy. Gold, every single ounce is in a bank. It's all fucking kept. Every single ounce is kept. All owned by Rothschild. Fucking the Rothschilds fucking own that. And your Fort Knox is empty. You know that, right? The Fort Knox is fucking gone. That was emptied fucking years ago. Years and years ago. They just move the gold around. Whoever wants to see it. You can't see it, right? You're not allowed to go there and see it. No one's allowed to go there. Even the president can't get in there. Fort Knox. Archimedean, I'm not bothered with you anymore, man. Just fucking don't bother, all right? Don't listen to anything I said. Correct, BF. There's no, you can't get, if they're not in the mind to accept it, then that's it. They're in their own paradigm and fucking that's it. That's one day the bloke will work out how is money made, right? His currency, he'll put some investigation into it, and he'll work out how it's all done, and then that's when your awakening, so to speak, starts to get in more. Gets more tracked. I can't help you if you're not that. If you don't hold anything, so it's pretty hard to convince a person otherwise. Archimedean, you're just not getting them, man, are you? No, Dixon, no. You can't bring it to this country and sell it. No, they'll take it off you at the airport. An ounce of pot is worth more than silver. There you go. Yeah, an ounce of pot is worth more than silver. It sure the fuck is, man. Especially over here. Yeah, imagine BF. Yeah, imagine plastic stored in a jar or virtual plastic held on a computer. Same thing, innit? You know what I mean? You got that right. Well, we can't help them, man. You can't make a blind man see. They'll do their own investigating one day. How much is an ounce of weed in Australia? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I've never bought an ounce of weed. Fucking ever. I think it's, I have no idea. 4/8 is 32, so it's got to be 300 or something, I suppose. 250, 300. It's got to be somewhere around that line. So. Well, I'm not trying to sell you on anything, man. I'm not trying to sell you anything, Archimedean. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you what, yeah. Juwan, you'd have fucking the SWAT team here, man. It'd be incredible. You got no idea. And the pricks would wait until you're about to pull through. They don't come when it's just a little fucking weed, right? They come when it's just about to fucking pull through, and they steal it. They steal it, man. They steal your weed and they fucking sell it. They don't take it to the fucking police station. They wait for it to be completely done and then they come in. $80 for an ounce, man. That's incredible, Ray. Yeah, $4.50 where you are, King. Yeah, fuck. Damn. 4 9s is 36, so 4 10s is 40. 4 10s. So what the fuck? That's incredible. Incredible. That's an incredible price for that. You can't grow it anywhere here, man. You get in big fucking trouble. And you can't grow inside anymore because of the meters, the smart meter. Yeah, you won't get away with anything now. Like you can't grow anything inside your house anymore. They are onto it straight away through the smart meter because it knows exactly what you're doing. I used to trim on some weed farms, $500 a pound. That's amazing. I've never bought one, cat. Don't have any idea, man. Fucking, that's way out of my league, man. Get fucked. That's I spend fucking $30. That's it on the week. I spend $30 a week. Jesus, I'm not even in any ballpark, mate. You'll understand a bit more if you're holding it, Archimedean. You'll understand more, man. You don't understand it until you're holding it. That's just the truth. There's no way of understanding it until you actually physically hold it and you do some work on it and you figure out, And once you start getting hold of Peter Schiff and you start watching that banking series that the other guy does, his really, really good banking series that he comes up with, and it explains exactly how it all works. And once you get to that point, you'll understand why you hold what you hold. Okay. How many grams for 30? Just one. You get 2 grams for 30. Yeah, 2 grams you get. That's it. Yeah. This is just ordinary bush weed. It's anything special. It's nothing to write your grandmother about. I smoke more cigarettes in the day than I do fucking weed. Yeah, it's nothing special, man. Really fucking ordinary. A twofer. That's it, cat, a twofer. You got it, bro. You got it, man. We're in the same fucking world, man. But of course, I don't smoke illegal fucking substances because that's just fucking wrong and you should obey the law, okay? So no smoking fucking illegal substances. That's just fucking not on. All right? You're fucking not wrong, all right? Not good. Funny. But yeah, if I don't know where you, well, that'd be great. But over here, no. Fucking expensive, man. Yeah, so is a packet of cigarettes, though. I mean, fuck, a packet of 20s today cost me $21 for that packet of 20s. This one cost me $21. I can't smoke the chop anymore, man. It's doing my head in. Like, it's doing my whole lungs in and everything, man. I just can't take the chop anymore. I don't like it. Like, I pulled one of them apart, right? Look at this, man. I pulled one of them apart, and fucking, it's got all this chunky fucking shit in it, man. Like this fucking shit, right? Real chunky motherfucking bits in it, man. And I had to go through all of it to get to the. I pull all that out. I can't deal with that. You know, look at this, man. Like right? And I got a pile of them there, man. Heaps of them, right? Whole fucking stack of them, right? That's just out of one of those chop cigarettes. Just one cigarette. I'm in Melbourne. I'll get. Oh, cool. That'd be great, BF. Dab pens. No, we don't get them here, man. We don't get anything like that. You won't get any kind of, we don't have anything of dabs or, yeah, this is Australia. I mean, seriously, man, they control everything, fully tax it up the arse. Alcohol here is just so expensive, you can't even have a drink. You can't smoke cigarettes because they're just fucking overboard. Everything that we actually enjoy, unless it's, then you won't get it here unless it's been sponsored by and owned by somebody in the government or somebody in the tobacco thing here. They're the big boys, you know. What's that shit in the cigarette? I don't know. Fucking tobacco. Marlboro cigarettes. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I know they don't sell brand names anymore. You're only allowed to buy cigarettes like this. They're all in these packets. That's how you get them. Okay, so it may have Marlboro written on the bottom there, but you won't find any of the fancy red packaging anymore like they used to have. It's all got the health warnings all over it. Yeah, I go for just the cheap ones and the lowest. These are called blonde. They're the lowest you can buy. Lowest of tar or whatever you want to call it. Did I block Linda? No. Well, no reason to block Linda. Oh, they're supposed to be... because the Marlboro man died, didn't he? The Marlboro man, something about that I remember. Well, that would be quite an experience, Vinny. Fucking very handy with that one, mate. I don't mind that one at all. Good on ya. Well done, mate. If you've got a Sheila that goes along to that, fucking get that happening at least once a week. Keeps the blood going, mate. Yeah. Oh, the big criminal. Yeah, well, you know. Sorry, just catching up with your comments there. I appreciate it, your time. Thank you very much. Did they have cowboys in Australia? No, we don't have cowboys. That's American. I don't know when Linda is, mate. No idea. I'm not in control of Linda. We live in different countries, as far as I know. Kat, you're 21, so you're only a kid, mate. My husband is 55. Wait a minute, you're 21 and he's 55? Jeez, girl. He's fucking lucky. Good on you, Wesley. Good to hear, man. That's all right, Wesley. You just build your stack up slowly, man. That's the idea, is just to, once a month you make a little purchase and you put away, say, the coffee milk money that you would have spent $5 on a coffee, right? You know how many people go out there and spend $5.50 on a coffee, and they might do it 3 or 4 times a week? Well, there's 52 weeks in a year, okay? So there's little things that, just stupid things that people buy and that they have no need for, and it's just a waste of fucking money. And that's basically what I used to do. I used to, whenever I felt like a coffee, I used to go and buy one of those coffees. I would put the $5 away and just not buy the coffee. and then I'd save for my ounce, get a couple of ounces, Yeah, Fort Knox has been long ago cleaned out. There's nothing in Fort Knox. It's fucking empty. They took it for the debt of the US when the US borrowed when was it, Nixon or fucking whenever. They went bankrupt and they took the gold. The Rothschilds owned it all. Rothschilds moved it all. There was vans and trucks that were seen coming out of the Fort Knox years and years and years ago, and they could tell that the tyres were way down, right? The tyres were weighted when they went out, so they were carrying a shitload of fucking gold wherever they were going, wherever they went to. So I believe the Rothschilds own it all in their own vaults. They've got their own thing because they own the country. The Rothschilds own the country, so I mean they own it just for the interest. You pay them trillions of dollars interest a year. We all do. We all do. Sorry, just catching up with your messages there. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Could you hit the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind? Hit the thumbs up. That'd be great. Fucking, watch an ad for me. Support my channel. Fucking get me some ad revenue. Fucking, that'd be good. Okay. Yeah, in America. That'll all be in America, Joanne. I've seen plots with thousands of plants. Me too. I watched a growing program here last night called Weed Etiquette on TV, Weed Etiquette. And the guy was out there doing all the trim with them, and they're all at the farms. And fucking things are like that. It's fucking only in America. Only in America. Yeah, only in America. Sorry, guys, just catching up on your messages there. I don't want to seem rude against anyone. Yeah, Australia is supposed to be liberal, but weed is illegal. Hypocrisy at its finest. Until they start to tax it, until they fucking work out how to start taxing it, and then they fucking then you'll get it. You'll get flooded with the shit. You'll get flooded with it, man, because they'll be able to tax it. It's gotten so bad for me, BF, that I haven't even bothered to phone my man. He's sent me a message that it's nothing that you'd be liking. That's what he sent me the message. I said, I sent a message, how's things looking? He said, fucking, you won't like anything. Don't bother. That's what he told me. Fuck. Yeah, Australia's good, Hood Kings. Australia's a nice place to visit, mate. Debt slaves fucking everywhere. Yep, USA has been in debt since its fucking creation. Yeah, Jekyll Island, man. That was when it all started. I don't know, King. I've got nothing to do with young Buck. I haven't got anywhere near him. A baby stole my dingo. Fucking hell. Thank you very much, Joanne. I appreciate you playing an ad. It helps me to kick along. I don't get a whole lot of donations or whatever you want to call them, tips or whatever you want to call them through my super chat a whole lot. So it really does help me, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the month. Okay. And it's, otherwise it's not really worth spending, 2 or 3 hours with you guys, because I've got Echo to take care of, and I've got to get a mouthful when I go in the house. Why wasn't I taking care of Echo, and the whole thing. There you go, Wesley. Yeah, we're debt slaves to world bankers. People don't realise that they loan governments money at interest, and that leads to higher taxes to repay it. The problem is it just leads to more debt. It's correct. It also leads to inflation, because they inflate the dollar away. In fact, the American, I can't remember who it was, the American economic fucking genius, whatever he was on your CBS, and he said that the Americans are so far into debt that they will inflate the dollar away. Those were his words. They're going to inflate the dollar away. And I don't understand a whole lot, but those kind of words just kind of scared me a little bit, because these are supposed to be economists, and these are people that are supposed to be smart, and these are people that are supposed to be running the economy. And they're telling you that they're going to do that, inflate the dollar to, it's not good. That just means they're going to print more money. It's going to print it and print it and print it and print it and print it. Yeah. Till it becomes worthless. Yeah, Nikki Rothschild, Nikki Hilton, yeah. Yeah, too right you did, mate. But that's some good pussy. I mean, she stayed out of trouble, that one. She was the good one. All right, she was the good one. So she would have had some good pussy, mate. Good pussy. Whereas that other fucking, with the sister, mate, it's had more fucking than Sunday roasts, right? It's had more than Sunday roasts. And in fact, it came out a few weeks back that she wants, she needs someone to give her sperm. Like she can't, she needs sperm for a baby, and she's looking for tears. All right, she's looking for volunteers. Yeah, that was it. I did a thing on it the other week. I don't, Turtle Man. Yeah, he's on TV, right? He's the American bloke. No, there's no new Skippy here, man. No new Skippy on TV. Paris Punet being thrashed. Oh, fuck. Yeah, everybody. But, mate, God bless her. Oh, fucking, mate, I watch her films. I watch her videos. Oh, fucking God bless Paris Hilton. Fucking, oh, fucking God bless Paris Hilton. Fuck. We are not worthy. We are not worthy, right? Fucking. Oh, fuck it. She's just a stunner to me. Just a really fucking stunning chick to me. But it's been smashed. Absolutely fucking just fantastic. You know, just a great girl. Just a fucking fantastic girl. Just my kind of human. Oh, jeez. And didn't she fucking go out with some dickheads? Oh, fuck. She went out with some real fucking idiots, mate. But she knew what was going on, man. She knew it was all on film. She knew what was going on, man. She put it on that internet site to earn money. They were going arms in it, remember? They were going arms in the porno film, right? So she knew. Sorry, I'm just catching up with your things here. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're referring to. So, yeah, I imagine your husband at 55 years old will certainly sort that out for you. Oh yeah, Juicerman, we all know the one, mate. Got it downloaded, fucking got it burnt onto a disc just in case it got disappeared. The other one you want to be hunting after is the WWE chick, that Paige. Look up Paige on WWE Pornhub. Their Paige, WWE Paige. She's coming out with a new movie with Rocky, with The Rock. Mate, have a look at that one. Fucking sort the fucking shit out there. Fucking mate, she's not shy. Fucking mate, she's got two. It's pretty cool. Yeah, she's not shy at all, and a pretty lucky bloke. She had the one boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, pretty lucky bloke. Oh. Good girl, mate. Good girl. Young Buck. I haven't touched Young Buck. I didn't bar him or whatever. Of course, it's reels on. Don't you say anything of that by wrestling. Of course, it's real. Everything's real. All right, you know it's real. I know that's entertaining. Relax, you know. But hey, man, I haven't watched anything since Stone Cold days, since The Rock, since Mankind. I haven't watched anything. Nothing. I can't sit there and watch it anymore. It's so fucking fake. They talk to each other and everything in the ring. They talk to each other, and the moves and all that. I just, I haven't watched anything for a long time. Ever since the Mankind versus Rock match, and he went off the top fucking cage. I love that. Straight off the fucking top of the cage, which he planned to do. That's what Mankind was going to do, right? But then they changed all the laws in WWE. They changed the laws or whatever, right? They're not allowed to do this. Not allowed to go off the top rope. No blood. Not allowed to have any blood anymore. There's a whole new whack of rules that they came out with. And ever since then, it's basically become a pure entertainment, parody, fucking bullshit. I agree with you. 3/16 was the fucking best. I just love those days. Love the Stone Cold days, Right into all of that. I was fucking front row seats to all of that. And the New World Order, Hogan, the New World Order, WCW days and all of that. Oh, I loved all that. Fucking never missed a show. Thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. Jake the Snake. See, the old guys, the originals, that's what I liked. And nowadays all those guys are gone now. The days of Andre the Giant. I remember him coming to Sydney, and I went to the Flemington Market, and they had a show there at the Flemington Market at night time, and I went to the show. I met Andre the Giant. Yeah, met Andre the Giant. Sting the wrestler, he was another good one. I love Sting, and I met the WCW hardcore champion. Can't remember his name. Had one name. I can't come on, guys. He's a legend. He was a hardcore champion. Gosh, can't remember his name. Fuck, I feel fucking really bad. Fuck, can't remember his name. Lex Luger. Yeah, he ended up marrying Diane. What was her name? Fucking, you know, the real pretty fucking one. And then he put her on drugs, man. Got her onto the fucking drugs, and she's dead. Macho Man. Yeah, the one that married Macho Man. Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. He ended up marrying Queen Elizabeth. He got her off Macho Man. And he got hooked on this drug, and fucking that's what killed her. She died of drug overdose. Couldn't believe that, man. You know, such a well-respected, you know, all-round woman, you know. American woman. Like, if you remember on the day, man, she was right up there. Elizabeth. That's it, Elizabeth. Yeah. Hooked on the drugs, man. And Brick Bulldog's dead. He died. He died cancer, I think it was. Geez, he went to nothing. Like, he was, you know, and he went to nothing. No, I don't know that one. Do you know the story of how Rothschild bought England during the Napoleonic War? Wow. No. Fuck, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Andre the Giant, died now, a few years back now. Mankind. That was cool. I don't know. He was WCW hardcore champion. Oh, fuck. Trying to remember his name. I bumped into him at a show, a comic book convention too. Is it a comic book convention? Fuck. What's his name? It's got one word as a name. One word. He's full on. Like, you got no idea. Full on hardcore. Fucking. I can't remember. Yeah, the American movie The Wrestler. Yeah, that's with oh fuck. My memory's fucking shit house in it. You know. Yeah, I've seen the movie. I thought it was a great movie. Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. The Wrestler. No, it wasn't Ultimate Warrior. No, it wasn't Ultimate Warrior. He was never champion. Diamond, fantastic. What a fucking wrestler. And I love that DDP. It came out of nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere. Like, the bloke had no idea. He just jumped in the air and grab your fucking head and slam it fucking down on the DDP. I love the DDP. I thought it was one of the best finishing moves that was in WCW at the time. Or WWF, I can't remember fucking what they called themselves. Mickey Rourke, that's it, Mickey Rourke. And he also played the fighter. Did you watch the one? He played a wrestling one, but there was a movie years and years before that where he played an actual fighter, a boxer. Mickey Rourke played a fighter. That was mental. A mental movie. Just rough as, man. Just really good film. Yeah. Yeah, and whoa, Ric Flair, man. Ric Flair. Yeah, I loved a bit of Ric Flair. Styling and profiling. Yeah, he was a fucking legend. Yeah, Junkyard Dog. Now, see all these old ones now. They don't have them anymore. It's all got this candy flossed fucking, you know. I don't like wrestlers now. I looked at them. I just turn it over. I'm sorry. I don't spend much time on. Like, once I seen Chris Jericho talking in the ring, and it was like he was having a conversation with the other guy, telling him what to do, and that was it for me. That's what blew me out, was Chris Jericho. Yeah, I used to like him, Chris Jericho, when he was called the Lionheart. I liked the Lionheart, but then he changed character. I like the Lionheart the best. Wow, Rick Flack got in a bar fight. Oh, superstar. He was fucking a great guy, man. He's still alive. He's still kicking around, boys. He's not gone anywhere. See what the beats going, man. See if we can just get a song.
Saved them from having to
tell me, hey Patty,
yeah.
you're too fat to do that.
Oh.
I know. I know. And the worst part was the peak hour home from Eastern Creek to Boston. Yeah.
How long did it take him?
A long time.
You spent all day.
All day.
I did not fit in the car.
He went around and around and around. He had the best time of his life. My mate Simon was there with me. He went around. We drove him drop.
No, no music. Just fucking those two idiots talking to each other. I can't stand that bloke, Kyle Sanderlands, whatever his fucking name is. Can't stand him. Fucking can't listen to the bloke. Yeah, Booker T was good and his brother. They had the world championships. They were back then. They were the world champions, tag team champions. And fuck, they were good. Ray Ray was his brother, I think it was called. Ray Ray. Yeah. Oh, yeah, made me really cry, Lickety. Really cry. Stevie Ray, that was it. Stevie Ray. Thanks, Hood King. Stevie Ray, really big, solid bloke, and then they split and didn't do the tag team anymore. Very enjoyable showmanships. And they were the days. They were the days, you know. And then the WCW came in, and the New World Order. I thought that was just insane, fucking insane. Every week was just insane. And Eric Bischoff did a really good thing with WCW. You know, he kicked it right in the ass, right? And then WWF, because he became so popular, they came in and bought him out. They came in and bought him out, man. Just bought him out and closed him down. That's it, closed him down. And I wish I hadn't closed down the other show. I really don't. I really do, sorry. Because it was a great show. And they really could have done a lot more with it rather than just closing it down. Holler if you hear me. The Iron Sheik, yeah, he was cool, man. I like the Iron Sheik. He got together with the Ultimate Warrior at a convention once, and they started fighting at the convention. That's good, because he doesn't like the Iron Sheik. He doesn't like him either. The Steiner are all old, you know, fucking Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That's what we grew up with. So you're the same age groups, right? Do you have a type when it comes to the ladies? Yeah, I like Asian women. You know, I've had enough of fucking Western women, mate. I thought the Asian women would be better, but they're not. I wasn't. But then, yeah. Oh, so was I, Hood King. I was really upset when Vince bought out the company and just closed it down and then bring all the wrestlers over. Oh, I thought it was, you know, that was just him flexing his money. You know, he could buy it out. That's it. Close it down. That's, you know, and he was at threat. That's why, because the WCW was getting good figures on TV. It was getting some really good ratings. Has the sock, that would be Mankind. Stephanie, that's Mankind. He was great. You know, he quit after his kids, after he did a major show where he, I think it was the one where The Rock tied him up, handcuffed him and then was beating him with a chair. Did you ever watch that one? I thought it was an unfair match, just completely, it was just a disaster of a fucking match. But at the start of the match, The Rock gets out a pair of handcuffs and handcuffs Mankind's hand to the pole. Right, and then starts beating him. Well, was it to the pole, or he handcuffed him behind his back, and just started beating him with a chair? And it was like 30 times over the head with a chair. It was, I couldn't believe it. The crowd were counting it, and he was getting hit in the head with his chair, and there was blood coming down on the side of the mask. And he lost. Obviously, he lost. And it was only afterwards, the next week in WCW, where they showed him the tape. They showed Mankind the tape. It upsets me. But his two kids were in the front crying. Fucking crying, mate. Got no idea. I don't understand. So they thought their dad was getting fucking pummeled. Yeah. And he's seen the reactions of his kids, and he quit. That's it, he quit. He didn't go back. He didn't go back. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm not lying, man. It was a pretty emotional 20 minutes of WCW where the Vince sat him down, or I can't remember who did it, and showed him, and he just burst out in tears. Yeah, because he knows it's but they don't, So he quit after that. He quit. Yeah. Eddie Guerrero was really fantastic. He had a good career. He was much loved, very much loved. He died alone in a motel room. Died of a heart attack, alone. Yeah. It's always upset me with the Chris Benoit thing too. I've always wondered what happened with Chris Benoit. Fucking what a shame. Just such a brilliant career, such a brilliant. We all loved him, right? And yeah, Eddie died alone. It was quite sad. He died alone, man. No one knew he was there. And they found him in the morning, yeah, in a motel room, on his own. Nathan Jones, a big, tall, bald bloke, wasn't he? Fucking big motherfucker. Huge motherfucker. I remember Big Jim Duggan. I remember his last match. when he tried to go off the top rope. I remember he tried to jump off the top rope and he broke his ankle. And mate, you could see it. The fucking ankle was just like that. Like he'd landed on his feet and then his ankle went like onto the side and his whole, you could see, man, that was it for him. His career it's over. Finished. His whole career was finished in that one off the top rope move. Yeah. I mean, people can say it's fake and all the rest of it, but one slip, one mistake or something like that, or if that other person really wants to hurt you, you can get hurt fucking pretty badly in there. I mean, have a listen to some of the interviews about Andre the Giant. Go and watch something with Andre the Giant in it, and you'll see a fucking real man. You'll see the man come out in the WWF because he hated fucking most of them wrestlers. Anybody with a baby oil on, he hated him fuck with baby oil because he couldn't grab him. You know? And he used to tear him apart in the ring if they wore fucking baby oil. That's why he hated Macho Man so much, because Macho Man wore the baby oil. And he used to beat the fuck out of Macho Man every time he got a chance to. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie's heart attack was in a hotel room, yeah. He died alone. Yeah, he died alone in a motel room, mate. Homeboy, thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Vinny. A fantastic movie. Acting up the arse, just a fantastic fucking... The whole thing, the storyline, the movie, the cinematographic about it, just a really good film. And that's where he got married to that good sort, the real pretty one. And then he beat the shit out of her. Fucking hell, can't believe he did that to her. Just absolutely beat the shit out of her. Mickey Rourke did. He's not good with women. Yeah. There you go, King. Andre the Giant was getting teased in a bar. I remember that story too. Yeah, that part of that interview that I was watching with him, his history, and he went after the guys that got into their car and he flipped the car over onto its roof. Yeah, that's a big man. Yeah. Sorry, guys, just catching up on you. Owen Hart died in a ring. Owen Hart died above the ring, mate. He died above. He was on a rope and he was skylarking into the ring and it fell and he fell. I don't think he made it to the ring, man. I think he landed on the floor and died live on a live pay-per-view. And the show must continue. You know what I mean? They still kept going with the show, man. Real sad. Yeah, of course I remember Hood King's New World Order. Then Eddie and that started LWO, Latino World Order. I didn't even know that. Latino World Order. Fucking hell. Bad Boy Bubby. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. It's a movie. I love the actor in it. That's an old Australian movie. Vicious threw a kick while falling off the rope and landed with all of his weight on one leg. Yeah, that was it. Vicious. That was the bloke, wasn't it? Yeah, the big, tall, white, curly-haired bloke. I couldn't remember his name. Very good wrestler, and his career ended off that top rope. And the crunch, man, you could hear it. Oh, fuck, you could hear the pain. Like, you could hear it, you know? That would have hurt. Fuck, that would have hurt. Yeah, that Owen Hart thing, yeah, he died. Yeah, it was... Rey Mysterio is back, is he? So I haven't watched any of wrestling for a long, long time. Yeah, that was the best time to watch wrestling. Nowadays, yeah, it's like buying a comic book. You know, that was the times to buy comic books too. Nowadays, fucking hell. Fucking Superman's gay, fucking Batman's gay, fucking Iceman's gay, fucking, I don't know, fucking Spider-Man's a Latino kid and not Peter Parker anymore that we know of. He's now a black Latino and he's fighting his emotions. Fucking hell. As if we want to know about fucking Spider-Man's emotions, right? Mm-hmm. Who gives a fuck what you're dying of, Psyche? Give a fuck what you think, man. Mm-hmm. Spawn was a comic, man, 1 through 10. 1 through 10 was that it actually became the most printed comic book of all kind. So it's worth nothing. Real shame, huh? Like Spawn #1, you know, Spawn #1 through 5, the introduction of all those characters. Yeah, they're not worth anything, man. They were fucking mass printed. The most printed comic book in history, apparently, Spawn was. The most printed comic in history. Yeah. Mm-hmm. you care? You mentioned it, dipshit. Fucking, you're a genius, can't you, ICKE? My Miles Morales is cool. Where do I know that name from? Fucking Miles Morales. Fucking somewhere. No, there's no video of that, Wesley. Can you believe there's no video of Owen dying? I mean, thank God. You know, really, I don't want to see that. You know, like. Sorry, guys, just catching up on your messages. Yeah, thanks very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, good boys, all good, man. Thanks for your support on eBay. I appreciate that. I pumped out masks, so that was good. And I cancelled a couple of the zero feedback 2 days ago. Miles, the new Spider-Man, is he? Yeah, he's a little Latino kid, and that's it for me. I don't punt into him at all. I don't buy into him at all. None of them. And plus the artwork that they do now is just shit. I find it rubbish. It's just computer generated. I don't know. Flicked through the comic and I just thought, I'm not paying $5 for this, $4 or whatever it was for this. Even the new Spider-Man got released and that, and I fucking horrible. I don't want a black Latino kid as Spider-Man, man. That's not who I grew up with, and it's not in the movies. It doesn't match the movie. So yeah, I was really let down with that. And then I can't remember half the other characters they made gay. They made a lot of characters gay and transgender, and it's fucking changed the whole thing. And Lee's died. They've got the green light to do whatever they want. They've got the green light, you know, to do whatever they want. I used to have it in plastic too. Golf 1 through 10. I collected 1 through 10, and then I just sold them. Yeah, I lost interest in Spawn. He is Ultimate Spider-Man in the comics anyway. Ultimate, is it called Ultimate Spider-Man? I think that's just the name of the comic, man. I think I've already got Ultimate Spider-Mans and they've got Peter Parker in them. So I think it's just a continuation of that comic. Well, I don't know, Rocky. How much money would someone have to pay to see like Sheila? Well, the thing is, Rocky, they'd have to pay me, but you'll do it for free. All right? There you go. They should just be contacting you, mate, and fucking doing that for free. Charlotte Flair's pretty cool. I don't mind King. I don't mind her. She's been pretty cool. She's a good wrestler. Seen her in a couple of her matches. Didn't mind that at all. She's really pretty too. And Ronda's on WWE, but she's been a bit, I feel, controlled. I don't feel that she's being, it's all scripted. The whole thing is just terribly, terribly scripted to me. The Stephanie McMahon coming out and her talking to Stephanie, and oh man, I just fucking find it dribble. Just fucking fast forward. I'm clicking the button, you know. I like the old ones. I like the old wrestling. I like the old one. They Live. Yes, I've got that. I've got that one, Juan. I went and bought a copy of it. That's got the old wrestler in it. Jeez, it goes to show you that. Yeah, I've got that film. Yeah, I've got that video. Yeah, it's a great video. If you haven't got it, then you need to. Everyone should own that movie. They Live. The DVD. They Live. Yeah. Yeah, it's all comedy. Yeah, King Kong. That's King Kong stunt double. That's a hell of a name. Yeah, it's all just for comedy now. Yeah, I find it's entertainment. There you go. King says it's entertainment. Rowdy Roddy Piper. That was it, John. Yeah, he's in that movie. Very enjoyable. Well, I really like that. And Lou Gossett Jr. I think the sidekick, the black guy, Lou Gossett Jr. That goes all that. They worked well together. And I really like the storyline. I think that there's more to it. It's just like, looking at our politicians and seeing them, what they really are. A documentary, They Live. Isn't it a movie with Rowdy Roddy Piper? He sees aliens when he puts the glasses on, and he looks everywhere and he sees all the signs everywhere. Isn't that one? I'm pretty sure that's one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been nearly 3 hours. I'm going to jump off now and go and get something to eat and see what my kids are all right and stuff like that. Yeah, John Carpenter movie. That's it. Yeah, great film. I actually bought a copy of it, so I recommend everybody to have that comic, have that particular DVD. Who played the W? I don't know, man. I don't play the games. Okay, it's that time of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you very much for coming along, and I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you looking at my ads and stuff like that and supporting my channel. Thank you for anything that you send me through my PayPal. That's much appreciated. And thank you for your support with my masks. I'll try and come back a little bit later when it's dark. I need something to eat. It's about dinner time here, and I'm pretty hungry, and I haven't eaten any dinner yet. So I'm going to go and make sure that that my daughter's eaten and stuff like that. All right, and so it's that kind of time for me. It's only early here. It's not even nighttime here. So I want to jump off now and go and have something to eat now. And it's been a lovely time. I appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming along. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And David Icke gets fucking banned from Australia. Man, what a shame. What an absolute disgrace for my country that he gets closed down and free speech is now dead in Australia. That was what our super chat was for. But anyway, boys, you have a good day. Thank you for your time. And we'll see you next time, okay? Hit that thumbs up too, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And sub if you're not subbed. See you, Bubby. Ba-da-dum.